Good evening. Hello, everyone. How are you doing tonight? It is 10 minutes after 11 o'clock on the East Coast of the U.S., and we're here again. Dadman Walking 55 here tonight with late night talk about it. Late night with Dadman and Friends. Well, I got one friend now. It's Lisa. Hey, Lisa.
I'm one. Yes.
Yay.
My nickname is one.
The one friend that is a combination of like 4,000 people all at once.
Oh,
but hey,
God.
How are you doing tonight?
You make it sound like I'm almost possessed by ghosts or some 4,000 people. What?
Yeah.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on with you today, Dadman? What's
I don't know.
The agenda?
I don't know. I have no agenda. I am actually.
This is going to be a shitty stream.
Hey, well, not the bad things and all that. It's the great Mrs. Hey, Mrs.
Hello.
Hey, I tell you, my mic, my headphone, excuse me, was turned off, and I'm like, crap, he's going to put me on stream, and I don't have my headphone on, and I'm like pushing the button, and it like just came on as Lisa said hello. So I'm assuming Dadman said hello too. So hello.
Technical glitches. Everybody likes knowing about them.
Hey,
yeah, they do.
Life happens.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Life does happen. But hey, all right, folks. Well, listen, it's just us. It's Dadman and Friends.
That's right.
Okay. Hey, as opposed to what? Dadman and enemies?
Let's see. I don't know. Well, we got. It says we got 0 on the StreamYard.
Oh, you know why? Because I don't even have YouTube pulled up.
I mean, that's why I try to make sure. Are we really live? I've never had it like this at the very beginning. It's hilarious. But hey, I got the great.
Well, people are probably exhausted because my stream was. Was an endurance contest with that silly build. There.
But with all that being said,
there
I got the great one and only Mrs. Dadman Walking.
Hello,
sweetheart. How are you tonight?
I'm tired.
Off of a 4-hour mega stream.
And you know, I got to thinking. I said that was a pretty quick build because I spent the first half hour at least just kind of talking with the chat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so it was just that ending where it just wasn't working, and I had to kind of wing it.
You did good. You were very patient there. I mean, you didn't think you were patient, but you were.
Oh, I was patient. I just was frustrated. I wanted to throw it against the wall, but
Mrs. I came up with this term. You know, of course, you're my main. You're the main woman here, right? You're the main woman. Okay, you're my main woman, and
okay.
I've titled Lisa my main wing woman. Is that okay?
It sounds terrible.
It sounds terrible.
No.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, you got to have a wingman, but
okay. I'll just accept the man part, so you can call me wingman.
Wingman. Okay.
I'm confident enough in my femininity where you can say that to me.
That's awesome. All right. Well, that's what I love about you ladies. Hey, y'all are good. Y'all are very, very cool. Oh my gosh, Mrs. You have put this up already on Twitter. Do you mind if I bring this picture up real quick at the beginning?
Go ahead.
Well, actually, let's see. I'll try to wait till people get here. But let me go ahead and I'll cut it and stuff like this. So, Lisa, what have you been up to today? Any good food? Any good, really cool things that you've
Well, I have another huge pot of tomatoes.
Oh my God!
More tomatoes?
Yeah. I wish I could come and buy them from you.
Well, at this stage, you probably wouldn't want to buy them because they're all warm and juicy and
but I'd just be canning them. That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah, every tomato I grew, this is the last.
Wow!
So I'll be done.
Well, why wouldn't you want them warm and juicy at this point?
Well, because Mrs. was going to come and buy them, and I'm like, well, probably not now because they're kind of.
I'd buy them at a discount then.
Yeah.
Well, is there something wrong with them when they're at that level?
No, it's just they're not fresh.
They're just not whole tomatoes anymore. right? This
Yeah,
is
they're just a little older.
you gotta make
They're not fresh. They're not like the tomatoes you see at the grocery store.
right.
But they
Okay.
never were like the tomatoes you saw at the grocery store.
Yep.
Yeah,
So much better.
they're cooking and it's mostly juice now. So it'd be a
Yeah.
mess to give.
No.
Well, I'm going to apologize because I am going to be eating because I did not eat before the
No.
stream.
You go
So,
ahead.
Did
You
you
deserve it.
post that picture that you sent me?
no, I did not.
You should have. It or you still can.
I guess
It's
so.
gorgeous. The kielbasa with onion and celery. Oh
Yes.
boy. Now I
So,
have to buy I have so much stuff I want to make. And I
well, I'm running. We're actually running out of relish of all things.
Well,
oh wow.
Yeah,
well,
I love the relish with the hot dogs.
we actually, there was not a lot of relish that was made.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I might take some of the pickles and chop them up and make a relish
Yeah.
with them.
Now, Dadman, do you like sweet relish or dill
Yes,
relish? Yeah.
the sweet relish. Yeah, especially for the hot dogs. The
Yeah.
dill relish it just doesn't fit into me. I don't think. But
Yeah, that's kind of I don't know.
I mean, dill
Burger-ish.
relish. It depends on what you put it on. I would think.
Probably would be good as a mix-in for making tartar
Mhm.
sauce.
Yeah, but I've always used sweet relish in tartar sauce because if you use mayonnaise, there's like mayonnaise is kind of that. I'm kind of bland. If you use salad dressing, it's like Miracle Whip.
Mm-hmm.
It's sweeter, because they put sugar in it.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm a
but
Hellman's girl.
if you use mayonnaise, I like using the sweet relish when making tartar sauce or using it like in anything because it adds that little bit of sweet, and I think that's part of the southern in me. I like
Well, what
things
would you
sweet.
use dill relish then
I think some people
for?
would use it like on their hot dogs or maybe
Really?
on sausage dogs.
Yeah.
I think they'd
Mhm.
be good on sausage dogs.
You
Stuff
know
like
this.
that.
This is kind of fascinating. This is what I love with this show and the format is we've come out and we've hit a topic running within the first 5 minutes, coming in without having actually an agenda or a topic. But what's freaking me is like I see anywhere between 3 to 7 people in the chat at times, and it's like nobody's commented. I'm like I might have to write a comment just to
Make
say
sure
If
it's
it's
working.
working?
make sure it's working. Yeah.
Well, maybe
Like
nobody wants to be the first.
all right. Well, here. Well, now it says 2 watching and 1 on
Or
Twitch. Yeah.
Dadman, you might have stalkers.
Oh wow, we got
Ooh,
6 likes, no comments. Hi all.
really?
I'm gonna put hi all just to. Hey Dave C. Dave,
Dave
it's working.
Yay,
Dave.
Dave! We're not
Dave.
all
Hey,
alone.
Thank you,
Dave, it's
Dave. Of all
working.
people,
Hey.
thank God it's Dave. Hey, Dave. Actually, if you ever want to come on, I can send you a link. I can email you a link.
Get in
But
here, Dave.
yeah,
Come
come talk
to
to us,
me.
Dave. It's been forever. I'd love
Dadman
to.
doesn't want to talk to me alone.
No, I got the missus
And
too, but hey.
he talks to the missus all the time.
Mrs. doesn't really want to talk to Dad, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. Mrs. just got done with a 4-hour. Dave, I don't know if you know, but Mrs. already has her channel already, and she just did a 4-hour stream. Just started on Monday was the first stream.
Monday was the
we
first
did.
stream, and I've already done 4 streams.
You're
Yes.
addicted now.
Well, what is it? You want to do consistency, right?
Well, I really wanted, honestly, my goal. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear
Okay,
you.
because oh, there I am. I'm moving now. My
There
little
she
thing
is.
was moving. Hey, Squeaka.
Hey, Squeaka. Get
Hey,
in here.
Squeaka. Yeah,
My
you got the link, Squeaka.
Get
Say hi
in
to the
here.
lovely ladies.
my goal in the streaming was just to be positive, and I really felt that I really hated those a lot of the morning
Dave,
streams.
come on, Dave.
He
Sorry.
doesn't have a setup. He says it's not set
Oh,
up
he
for
didn't?
it.
Where did he
Yeah,
set it?
it says
Oh.
it right there. All
Oh,
not set
dang.
up for it.
Well, we'll have to do it.
Um,
Sorry, Mrs. Go ahead.
It's okay. So just see a lot in the morning. A lot of this stuff. It's always, the griping about pop culture. This, that, and this, and there's always. Oh, it just was so negative, and it just made me kind of sad that that's what people would go onto YouTube and think it is, you know. And I just wanted to be positive, and um, it's not a big thing. I mean, in my little part of the world, if four people watch or three people watch and feel better when they leave, then I feel good about it, you know. And that's kind of what I want to do. I just want to have fun. I like doing it. I didn't think I would like doing it, honestly, but I do. It's fun,
Well, can I
and I
show?
get to do something that I like doing, which is building Legos and just and uh, and talking to
I'm
people.
going to bring up real quick. This is the result of your 4 hour stream tonight. The
Yes.
raccoon.
That is so cute.
Where is
Mm-hmm.
it?
It's right there.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes. Well, I got to tell the story about this damn raccoon.
Well,
Okay.
it sounded like a lot of parts weren't
Well, no,
fitting.
somewhere I messed up. I'm sure I messed up somewhere, and I said I am not taking this apart to figure out where I messed up. I'm not doing it. So I kind of was, go building as I go, and I will say the design it was not great for this. They had a lot of times where they had, you know, the little T blocks, like only on one peg. I
Hmm.
did got specific names. I don't know what they are. I'm not a Lego master. But and there was no support. So if you put something on top of it and you go to, secure them, it would fall off because it's like, it was like me having one finger on a ledge and saying, okay, push on me and see if I fall off. And that's what I felt.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very frustrating. This build was at the beginning was okay. There was a little bits of frustration. At the end, I was really frustrated. And I just finally at one point said, this is what it looks like. I'm going to do a little bit of fixing when we get off stream. And this is
Now,
when I got it fixed. And
now, was this one of the national park ones that we got?
it's one that yes, we got it somewhere,
So,
but
but what was the other one or two that because you did a wolf?
no,
Were they
not
as bad?
they have their issues, but no, it was not as frustrating as this one. Um, I just think that the design of this one was not as good as it could have been. I think they were trying to save on brick, maybe, or plastic. I don't know. But there were places where they probably should have used a 2 block or a 3 block or a 2 by 6 block, 2 by 3 block. I mean, and they didn't, and they just used something smaller, and so there was nothing for the next layer to really catch on,
Mm.
And so
Oh well.
you go to push it down to interlock them because that's what you have to do. And you saw multiple times things just fell. They just fell off, so I had to take them off, kind of put them together, and then put it back on the kit, the set. But
Now,
you know,
what about these? Really get your interest? What I mean, because see, you know me, I putting things together is stressful for me. But what about it? And, and you too, Lisa, because I know you deal with
you
things
do
like this. You like
miniatures.
this, yeah. Why this fine detail it takes? What about it relaxes y'all?
Lisa, you can
That's
go
a good.
first.
No, you go first because you just got done building.
Okay. Honestly, doing things like Legos or even cross stitch or crocheting, knitting, quilting, any of that stuff that I enjoy doing, um, it helps me focus. And I'm very scattered most of the time, but when I'm doing that, I can focus on it and it calms me. I find it very relaxing. I love sorting things. I'm just such a freak. I mean, I could take if you gave me 500 pencils and said sort them by size, I would be in heaven. I just sorting things I love, and I sorting the bricks. I know a lot of people don't
Um,
sort them, but I do.
I
It
forgot
calms
you put a
me.
library. You put two libraries together,
Yeah,
complete with doing labels, decals, organizing systems, alphabetizing. Oh my gosh!
but that's very calming for me, and it allows my brain to settle, and I can just focus on that. And there's no other troubles in the world. Even when I was getting frustrated with the end of this build, I was calm. I was frustrated, but I wasn't like, I'm going to throw this against the wall. I joked about it, but I really wasn't, you
No.
know. Um, but yeah, it's just it's calming for me. I really think. And then you have something done at the end. And then I can collect it. So that satisfies that other urge I have of collecting crap, which is what it really is have a bunch of crap.
Do you have a duster?
Um,
Feather duster?
I have one of those. I can dust, and then within 10 minutes it'll be dusty again. It's just very
Ain't that the
dusty.
truth?
So I
Well, our old
sometimes
house,
I wait until I'm going to rearrange them, and then I dust.
Yeah.
well, our old house is we got a house built in the '60s. It's not, and and for many years it wasn't tight compressed. I mean, not the best AC system, but it's been a dust magnet, and it's just dust everywhere all the time, as quickly as you turn around. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
just gets everywhere. Well, Lisa, what about you? What about this fine detail work do you
Yeah,
find
I'm trying to
relaxing?
figure out why I have such a passion and why I do it. Um, I guess I've loved minis since the first time my mom took me to a dollhouse miniature shop and I saw like the little food. And I guess I've always had a food thing too.
Oh
So,
yeah, hmm
yeah,
that's obvious.
um, yeah, it's obvious. But I think from day one, I just loved seeing life miniaturized to a 12th scale
Mhm.
and trying to get it so perfect that if you blew it up to life size, you could just like, or if we shrank down to that size, we could live in that space.
Mhm.
So I build room boxes, I build doll houses, from uh, basically kits because I don't have a saw or anything to do my own woodworking.
Mhm.
But planning the decor, like the colors of the room, the wallpaper, the um, wainscoting or um, baseboards, and then once having the room built and decorated, then you get to put in miniature
You get to be an
furnishing.
interior designer over and
It,
over again.
exactly.
How
Without,
cool.
yeah. And so I get to build, and I love Victorian era, but I also like Baroque, um, which I have a piece that I need to start working on.
If it's
It's been
not
sitting there.
Baroque, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
The joke you beat me to a
That's
joke in there.
funny. Oh.
Well, I'm
Save
going to
her
tell
money
you,
so you don't go broke.
I
But I
got.
think it's the artist in me, and I'm a 3D artist. I am
Mhm.
not a writer, even though I
Mhm.
could probably tell a bunch of stories. Um, but it's an outlet for creativity. So
Yeah, well, that's awesome. I mean, see, you ladies have the creative bones. I have no creative bones. I mean, I might be able to conceptualize ideas or voice them, but in terms of pulling it off practically, like doing the art, doing the drawing, yeah, you can forget it. It's not.
I
It's not.
can't draw, but I can do computer.
Hmm.
Com- when I say
computer
computer
art.
art, it's not really computer. It's not what people think. It's not like like uh, like Ang does. It's not digital art, but I can take images and uh, things and manipulate them and make them something that can be used.
Yeah.
Um, but I wanted to tell you, I have somewhere I have to look for it. I have a needlepoint book that does dollhouse size oriental rugs.
Oh yeah.
And I'll have to look and see what scale they are.
That's called
And
petite point.
is that
Is
what
the
it's called?
actually if you have petite point and you are able to make it, that's worth a lot of money
Oh
on the
wow.
market.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it's yeah,
It's fussy and
Mm.
it's time consuming.
yes. And
and
it's
only
highly prized by collectors.
I would say, and only people who collect it would really appreciate
Petite point.
the
Exactly.
the work
Hmm.
The
that's
work.
gone into it.
Yes.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly. So, I that's one thing I have never done well with is
Art.
yeah, it's just I have never done well with the art. It's just a part of it's the frustration of it, the frustration of being able to do it and pull it off. I'm trying to see if I can find something uh, because I will tell you. Actually, I have a Mrs. You remember Grumpy Quintana? I can't remember his full
Oh,
name.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
he wants to play Fortnite with you and me and learn how to play Fortnite because of the way we play. Um,
Oh,
but he had me one. You remember when I went on with Aang a long time ago,
oh
or I
yeah,
did some character? I did some Mr. Electroshock, this character I created as a
oh
kid,
yeah.
and he actually wanted me to send it. Now, of course, I sent it 2 years ago, and he's like, just got the tweet the
No,
other day because I can't DM you, and it's like he actually got it. He's actually going to work on two different ways of doing something with the character. I wish
oh,
I had
interesting.
I wish I had the original. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick, because I wish I had the character to show because how it was the best artist that I could do. Or I could do. I might be able to find it real
But
quick,
do you honestly want? Not everybody have the same gifts and talents,
hmm
and that's
yes,
okay.
yes. Oh, hey, and exactly, folks. Here's what's coming. I hope you're not going to bed yet. I hope you're here for this because this one's going to be interesting. I got to do it. Let's see. Let me do a new cut. Do save. Oh crap! I got to save it anyway. All right. So I'll just put it on there. So that'll be the so there. All right, because I will show you the character that I drew. This happened. This character was something I drew many, many, many years ago as an elementary student. I was bored in class in school, and I just was fiddle farting around. I did a couple things with my art as a kid in school. I either made Star Wars where everything was like TIE fighters or X-wings and do it on paper, or I did that battleship game where you put ships and he did the circles we could hit the ships and stuff.
Hmm.
I love putting so many torpedoes, but this is a character I made myself as a kid, and a friend's going to supposed to do something with this about here. This is what I sent to him right here. It's called Mr. Electroshock.
Oh.
He's adorable.
Oh.
I
That
love that he doesn't have all his teeth because probably the electricity blew him out.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was kind of a plot. I did it. See, I recently did a piece of art for a friend, that was not feeling well, and when I do art like this, it's usually spurred by emotion or whatever.
But
And this was just like it's the
Well, I am going to disagree when you say that you don't have this talent because I remember many birthdays or celebrations you would make treasure hunts and you would put clues and you would just do things like that and and they were wonderful and creative and I couldn't do that, you know. And
sometimes I would drive you crazy, like get it over with. But
but the thing is that
yeah,
that's creativity too,
mm-hmm,
you know. And so you can't say that you're not creative. You're
mm-hmm.
just creative different than I'm creative or Lisa's creative or Hungry's creative or anybody's creative. I mean, everybody has their own, or Ang, everybody is creative in their own way.
You could be creative with numbers, or
No,
you
no.
actually
Oh,
you stop people from being creative with numbers.
no.
Yes. Well, let me. Well,
I
let me.
was going to say that earlier. You can be creative with numbers. I'm thinking, oh, that just doesn't sound
That
Well,
right.
sounds
let
corrupt.
me say hello to Midnight Media. Hello, welcome.
Hello,
How are you
Hello.
Midnight
today?
Media.
Welcome. We're just
Hi.
having a late night with Dadman and Friends, and it's going to probably be the two of us unless our friend Hungry Boy decides he wants to wake up. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Well,
So welcome,
good.
welcome, welcome Midnight Media and everybody that's new to this channel. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'll put the banner up here, and I will not over preach it because we did hit our 500 finally, and so now
Oh, we
it's
didn't change it.
well there. See, okay, probably needs to edit again, but
Third
hey,
time, well, I'll edit it. And then
okay. Well, we got, but hey, folks, we're just coming out.
third time was a charm.
It was a charm, yeah, unless something. Oh my God, Dave C says this is great. Reminds me of Ren and Stimpy. Hey, hey.
Oh, stop.
What? What?
I was stop.
Leave your voices for the pros.
Ooh, God, howdy ho, folks. Gosh, you smell like flowers. There are 9 people with us tonight.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is that everybody, I mean, even Hungry Boys says me, you can't not say you don't do a voice because I can do Principal McVickers and Beavis and Butthead. So it's
yes.
Yeah, but obscure characters. Yeah, this guy, I mean, it really, I don't, as a kid, you got this really lifelike pointy fingers and toes. And it just was like, I don't know. I do not remember how the inspiration I got with this thing, but it was hilarious. And of course,
I'm impressed though that the paper isn't crumpled after so many years.
What's that?
That the paper isn't crumpled.
No, I actually did this. I actually did it again 2 years ago.
Oh,
yeah.
The corners are crisp and not it for 2 years ago.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I did a Pokemon one recently, and I did have to cheat with a little bit of trace out. But hey, and Wes Cagle, good to see you.
Hello.
You coveted my ice cream bar. Oh, guys,
it's my ice cream bar.
Stimpy, you idiot! All right, Dave. See, Dave's on a roll now, folks. You know, one of the greatest Fortnite players we've ever played with. Dave, Lisa, you never played with Dave, have you?
Was he on the 24-hour?
I don't think Dave made the 24-hour stream.
Probably not.
But no. Dave, oh gosh, yeah, get you two together, man.
Why?
He's good. Dave's good.
Well,
gotta get him trained up. So
I thought you were talking about sparkling personalities because I'm not that good.
Oh, stop that. Yes. Oh gosh, and Midnight Media says I can admire the engineering building something like this, but I could never do it myself. IKEA is even too much. I agree with you, Midnight Media. That is me. I mean, I
don't have the patience to build.
I think part of it is a patience. I don't have the patience for the IKEA either. I just want to like snap and it be done. So like the missus, like, see, this is the extent of my artistic ability because it's quick, simple. It's done, you know.
I miss the days where they had furniture showrooms and you could go and say, I want that beautiful piece of furniture. And then they load it on a truck and deliver it.
Yes. And take the old ratty thing away.
Right. But now you have to build all that stuff.
Yeah.
And IKEA is really disposable furniture, but
it is. Isn't it like particle board laminated?
It used to be. I will tell you, we bought some like bar stools, and I saw some at Goodwill, and I only bought 2 of them, and I kicked myself for not buying all of them.
All of them? Yeah. Because bar stools are expensive.
Well,
yeah.
So I went to IKEA to buy the exact same thing. It was the same thing, but you can pick them up. You could tell how light the new one was.
Yeah.
And the old ones had like bars on the legs, like where you put reinforcement. These didn't. I mean, you could really, really having them side by side tell the difference. I was flabbergasted.
Yeah, the quality of workmanship has gone down over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's really a shame.
Yeah,
even in home construction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cookie cutter houses. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all like 3 feet away from each other. Yeah, it's
just
what are those neighborhoods where all the houses look the same? Tract houses.
That's what they look like. But the thing is also they're physically not made well. They use the cheapest everything, the cheapest fixtures, the cheapest grout in the bathtubs,
Hmm.
the cheapest um, carpet. Everything is the cheapest that it can be, and it doesn't last, and it's horrible. And then you end up
Hmm.
getting a house if you get it new, and you have to remove all the plumbing, you know, all the fixtures, the carpet, and regrout your showers and everything to make it decent.
Yeah, the I think the older stick-built homes are sturdier and better made, and probably will outlast what their some homes that are being built today. That's just
Well, our house is 59 years old,
Yeah,
and
1964.
they just don't
1964.
make stuff like they used
You
to.
know, and you know, we had, of course, we had to replace the windows because I think we had the original windows, which were not safe at all.
Right.
And
Um,
now look at this comment though right here. This I believe with both of y'all. Midnight Media saying y'all must have hands of a surgeon. Very impressive. Not me. These two ladies definitely do. The missus had that little tweezer device. You use tweezers and that other tool that they give you, and of course you with the
mhm.
paintbrushes with those minis. I mean, it just do y'all ever have to use magnifying glasses?
I don't.
I do. You see me. I use them on stream all the time. And part of the reason I do, it's not necessarily for the build. It's to be able to see the picture because if they're all the same color, it's
Oh,
very hard to tell which brick you're supposed to use. Is it a T brick? Is it an L brick? Is it you know, a 2 by 3 brick? You know, you can't tell. You can't tell where they delineate. So you have to have a very bright light. And a lot of times I have to magnify it just to figure out what the brick is. Um,
yeah.
I don't need it to do the build. I need it to be able to read the directions for the ones that are not Legos are pretty where you could see what they are, but others are not always. It is a big difference.
Hmm. Exactly.
And for my stuff, when so I use I believe it's polymer clay,
Is it the stuff
and
you
I
put in the oven?
sculpt. Yeah, I sculpt it into food. So I've made
Oh,
cupcakes and donuts. What else
Hmm.
have I? I mean, there's uh, the easiest is breads and stuff, and you have to actually sculpt it into a 1/12 scale, so it's probably smaller than your pinky.
mm-hmm.
Can you help me with something? You keep saying 1/12 scale. What does that mean?
Well, let's see here. 1/12 is for every foot, it's an inch.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And
All
so
right.
real life is a foot. Then
Mm-hmm.
in my scale of for miniature, it has to be
Mm-hmm.
1 inch.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
And
my
then
little
1/24 scale, which is smaller, equals 1 foot in real life is a half an inch in miniature. And that's 1/24.
yeah,
So when you get to 1/44th,
that's small.
it's teeny, like what you've been working with,
Mm-hmm.
super teeny. Well, actually, it's probably smaller than what you've been working with. But
It probably is, but those
yeah,
they can't get
I
those
think you're
bricks any
probably at
smaller.
1/48th scale, if I had to guess.
I just like to set them beside the regular sized Lego
Mm-hmm.
blocks and put this one
But
beside it, and it's
how?
like,
Sorry, but like midnight media is saying, how as someone painting on a grain of rice, how can you? That would blow my mind too, being able to paint on something like that. So
well, I can't,
yeah,
so I can't necessarily. I mean, I can comment
um,
on the awesomeness of it. Well,
yeah.
I've seen where they've actually carved,
Mm-hmm.
out a grain of rice,
Okay.
and not just painted, but carved
Yeah, that
something
I
in it.
couldn't do that. That is actually too small for me too.
That
Mm,
just
no.
the
So,
technique.
Mm,
I
so
know
I
when my dad did our nativity set, um, he took and when he did the eyebrows, he literally took a paintbrush and ripped out every hair of the paintbrush but one to get it that fine. And
Mm.
that's something that, the figures are a foot tall.
Hmm.
So I can't even imagine what you would do on a grain of rice. I just,
Oh God, that'd be crazy. Oh, then somebody meant I missed the part with the powdered toast, but then Dave's like, yeah, but how do they get those ships inside the bottles?
They
I, I
collapse
could,
them,
I have to say, I could tell you how.
right? They're
Yeah.
collapsed, and
Well,
then
some of
they.
it they do inside, and then they construct part of it, get it in, and then they
Bottles.
pull it up to make it full.
So I guess I wouldn't have hands of a surgeon. I probably have more of a chiropractor hands.
There's a
Mm.
song, I guess, about a log. It's big. I don't know, but let me bring in somebody that might actually know what the song is that can explain it to us. Man, it crashes the party, so we are not always not the ladies' night now, but hey, it's the guy that's friend of the channel. He's the great buddy of Bison and everything. You never know what comes up, comes
Oh,
out. It's the great Hungry Boy.
hello.
Hello,
Hello,
Good
my dear Bison
afternoon.
sisters.
hello.
Good evening. Good
Thank you for
morning.
it is
Yeah.
afternoon.
What time of
Thank you.
day is that?
You
Yeah.
got it precisely correct, Lisa. Thank you so much. It is coming up on 4 o'clock.
Yep.
That's lovely.
Okay.
I
Thank
Hey,
you.
actually have on my computer. I have
you know,
our time
You have
zone.
hungry time?
I have the Pacific time zone, and I have Australia time zone. So yes, I have hungry time zone.
Hungry
Yes.
time's
Well,
always a
hey,
good time.
exactly. Well,
Thank
hey,
you.
Hungry,
That's
you
very
missed
sweet.
a lot of people already. We for the first like 5 minutes, there was nobody chatting, and I saw like five, and it was like, what the heck? And then finally Dave came in and helped us. It's working.
Dave, I love Dave C.
Dave
He's
C.
great
I
people.
accused Chat of stalking
I,
Dadman, and then Dave C appeared out
they
of
just
nowhere.
appeared. No, there you go. Because
Thank
Dave's
God he was
Dave knows
man
what he's
enough
doing.
to come out in the chat.
He's
Exactly.
like, yes, I was. Your problem
Yeah,
with it? Your
exactly.
problem with it?
That's
He's
the
he's
He's
like
actually
me.
here for the misses.
He's like, hey,
Hey,
all
who
right,
isn't?
hey, exactly.
Naturally, a lot of people
Yeah.
that they're here for you too, Lisa.
Well,
Exactly.
Squeaka came for the missus
Thanks,
too,
Hungry.
so she
Mm.
popped in for a little bit. So
Well, this
we
is like,
summed
I
up.
mean, having Lisa and the missus on the same
Yeah,
episode is like a double cheeseburger for Squeaka.
It's a double whammy for you.
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
double whammy for me. And I was like, damn, if I get
I
Squeaka on
feel
there,
like
we
I'm
have the
imposing, but
triple burger.
I got
Yeah,
I got the invitation to come on. You didn't tell me it was going to be ladies' night. Now I feel bad.
it's
No,
okay.
Oh.
It's okay.
don't.
Well,
Don't.
It's
us
okay.
ladies are happy to have another man. So.
Exactly.
Oh, okay,
Well, we
good.
got
Sorry,
Midnight Media
Dadman.
here. I don't know that I've ever seen you though, Midnight Media, but I've seen you chatting with us a little bit tonight. So kick back, relax. Wes Cagel's here. Let's see, make sure that I hadn't missed anybody. But Wes Cagle, Dave C. I'm sure there'll be more people. So
Oh,
that's a
and
bit.
also
Yeah.
Dave C. Always one thing I love about Dave C. is for a while now he's been using the Lopan avatar. Lopan, the villain
Oh,
from Big Trouble in Little China.
the
And what?
eyeballs.
Yeah. Oh, he's so great.
Eyeballs.
Lopan
I'm
is so
sorry.
great.
I'm sorry. Oh, eyeballs. You're
Yeah.
funny.
I mean, at least I would remember
Oh,
this
wait a
line
second.
too.
Here,
Yes.
let me talk to Midnight Media real quick. Been a follow up for a while. First time I came to see you live. Oh well, welcome.
Oh, awesome.
Hello,
Good
Thank
to see
hello.
you.
Thank you.
Well, Midnight Media, you have only scratched the surface of what usually happens here.
Mm.
The ladies usually bring class and grace to this operation.
Who are you
When Hungry
kidding?
Boy comes here, it becomes squirrel chasing train wrecks, and wait till you start hearing him hyperventilate. So, but hey,
Who is he talking about, Lisa?
Yeah,
Hi,
Style and
Jess.
Grace. What?
Good to see you, Jess. Good to see you, Jess.
Lisa's thinking clearly he has never seen our Fortnite streams.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where has he been? He lives with me.
Well, we're
He should
talking.
know.
Hello, Jess in the chat,
Yes.
woman.
And
Well,
Jess,
this is the
good to
great
see
thing about intelligent women is they know that there's a time and a place for everything. So sometimes it's going to be the style and grace of Cinderella's ball, and sometimes it's going to be, well, you know, certain
bit.
movies starring certain
We're-
actresses.
Well-
I don't mean those naughty movies. I mean like
no,
Like
rated
Pam
R.
Anderson?
May West.
yes. Mae West, thank you. Mae West,
Oh.
perfect example. Mae West, good example. And also, there were a couple of
Come around
wonderful
and
Burt.
see me sometime.
Exactly. You know, and also there was a little bit of naughtiness in some of those Burt Reynolds films too. You know, like
Oh,
Grease.
yeah.
Thank you,
Mm.
sir. Thank you,
What was
Midnight
that?
Media. Thank you. Appreciate that so much. We think it's stuck. So
Yes.
Little
Smokey and the
Whorehouse
Bandit.
in Texas, wasn't he in that?
I was avoiding
Yes.
that title. But yes, that was the exact movie I was
Okay.
thinking of. Lisa.
You and I are simpatico.
well, look,
Yeah.
Smokey the Bandit had it too. So why
Yes.
brush it over? Because the cop got arrested over there by the Center for Beauty Justice. You got
Oh
our
my God,
captain.
Jackie Gleason,
You
the
got our
wonderful
captain.
Yes.
It's like,
squirreling
okay.
already. Oh my God, Jackie
moon.
Gleason. Yeah, to the moon, Alice. To the
That
moon.
was so
Norton.
good. I actually liked that show a lot as a kid growing up.
But now,
The Honeymooners,
yeah.
so good.
but I think Hungry. I don't know if it was you or when I was talking to Red Shirt about how that the Flintstones was like the comic version
Yes.
of the
They are. Yeah.
of the
Yes.
of the Honeymooners, and it's like I never saw the Honeymooners. How was it so much like the Honeymooners? I know
Have you?
Beyond Fred, because that's
It's
an
the whole
obvious
schematic.
one.
It's the entire schematic.
Yeah.
So like Barney is like Norton. All right, he's the Norton.
Like Ed
To
Norton,
Fred's Jackie
the
Gleason.
Incredible
And
Hulk. Sorry.
yeah,
he's-
and
Sorry.
Wilma's
a real
Gladys.
smart guy.
Yes.
Yes, and also the adventures, so to speak, that like the comedy setups are a bit similar to some of the Honeymooner setups, but I would argue more similar, in fact, to I Love Lucy with how wacky and wild they get. Because I Love Lucy got pretty wacky and wild. They were mixing the two. It was a great idea because the Honeymooners was pretty much off the air at that point. So they're getting the benefit of this great new cartoon. They're getting Mel Blanc and June Foray as two of the greatest voiceover actors who ever lived. And I actually rate June Foray a bit higher than Mel Blanc, and Mel Blanc is my god. You know what I mean? So whoever created God, So it's like that's a joke for people. That's a comic book oriented joke. So I'm not being blasphemous. But
No.
the thing is that the show had perfect timing, and it also had its own theme music. It was ongoing normalized theme music that would replay all the time, and that wasn't very common in cartoons at the time. You look at the stuff that like Red Shirt was talking about, and he was talking about the Bugs Bunny cartoons and all the Warner Brothers cartoons of the 40s and 50s. They basically had whole individual soundtracks for each of those short films. So to have something ongoing with its own, say, TV sitcom theme was pretty unique, and it sort of normalized you to the experience, even though that's a bad word these days, but it didn't used to be. It was actually quite charming, but being a sci-fi guy,
I got to jump in here with Midnight
Yes.
Media. Just like TVs, they aren't 400 pounds anymore.
that's good.
Well, I don't know, but I don't know how much I've told you. My dad was a TV repairman. My granddad owned a TV shop back in the 70s. My dad took it over from the 70s into the 80s, and eventually till the day my dad passed away. Oh, Lemon Pie! Hey, Lemon Pie!
Hi,
Citrus
Dad.
Exactly. So,
Hello, Citrus Treat. Wonderful to see you as always.
but it was something because we always joke about how back then you as the kid were the remote control. You remember?
Yes.
But my dad fixed those TVs so much, and it was a day and age where they had the TV shop van, and they'd go run, make house calls, or they would take it back to the shop if they had to. My dad was big, strong, muscular guy; he could do it. But
Well,
then
you have to be.
yeah. But then eventually, they got smaller. People brought them in more often. That what you didn't do the in-home delivery because you remember you had this big console ones that even had stereos in it too.
Yes.
Some could be
Yes.
really
We
big.
had one of them.
Yeah, but they also had those CRTs, all the tubes and stuff in them.
Cathode ray tubes.
Yeah,
yes.
that everybody was like, "Oh God, don't breathe that! You're going to die" and stuff. And it's like, but I got to play, the tube testers. I got to play all kinds of tubes and stuff and the little goofy.
That's lovely.
I wish I'd have saved that stuff. I'm sure my dad just.
I wish there were home movies of that. I wish there were like, the Super 8 films of you playing around in the back of a television. That'd be adorable.
Oh, I know. Exactly. It was just the memories I have because, you go and I remember having to pick up my TVs with my dad and sometimes and stuff like that. And God, just how big they were, and then it's like I told you before. He basically, the UHF VHF channel. It's like
The
and I've
little
said,
antenna that you'd put foil on, or you
yep,
stand there and the picture would be good, and then as soon
Mm.
as you moved, the picture would mess up, and you had
Well, that
to
was
oh gosh, yeah.
well.
yeah,
Also, that means the missus and I and maybe both of you and Lisa. Sometimes we were the assistants to the bunny ears. It's like don't move, and you'll be holding it for your parents, trying to get the better reception at a certain
Mhm.
angle.
oh, it
And then
still
there was
happens. It still
and then-
happens with that stupid digital thing in the wall.
Stupid digital. I hate digital television so much.
Damn box.
But I mean, all of Australia switched over. They were warning the old people, "We're going to cut off your television. You need to buy a box."
Hey, you know what? We're the people that ended up when they did the stupid dumbass stuff about the light bulbs in America. We bought like jack bucket wagons of light bulbs, so we got the good old American light bulbs. So, but yeah,
Did you guys and Lisa will be back in a moment. Did you guys ever get warned? Don't sit next to the television. The radiation
Yes.
is going to ruin your eyesight.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, Jess. Thank you on that, Jess. I'll get to it a little bit later. But
Oh,
but the whole thing where the TVs were always big and stuff, and like the Laserdisc, the 400-pound TVs. But and my dad was actually one that called it. He said it was changing. Everything was becoming more disposable over the years because they had to add in doing microwaves, and he had to end up making VCRs, and it's like he said, don't go get your education. Don't do it because the industry was dying. If it was becoming more disposable, more throwaway, a lot smaller than what it was in the early days. It was just huge, just like the early days of computers. Look how big they were, and they changed because And then my dad's just like, because he knew me. He's like, don't feel guilty, like you got to keep this going. It's dying, and
oh, what a good man! What a
he
good
was.
man.
So it was kind of cool, and it was really cool. And so anytime we talk TVs and stuff like that, especially the big old ones. I it's a thing with me, and I really appreciate it. Speaking of the 70s, and I don't think we've.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, young people don't understand these days. These young people, get off my lawn! I'm going to shout at some clouds now. The thing is that they don't understand when you would see something in the news or in movies or television where there'd be a big TV and there would be two delivery guys carrying it or two people, repairmen, carrying it out. It's because they were so heavy. And if you were one singular guy, and you tried to lift that up and you did not know how to lift at the knees and not with the back, oh, that could go wrong real bad.
Yeah, they were heavy, they were awkward, and yeah.
And you couldn't bang them against anything like when you were taking them out because that could cause further damage. Oh boy, they were great, but they were awful at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's see. Let me get back to this. There's excuse me. Midnight Media said, I totally remember the TV in my grandparents' house literally being a piece of furniture. You needed 3 grown men to move it.
And they were, and you bought them because they were beautiful pieces of furniture.
Oh, and this came up a while. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying that you bought them because they were furniture. They were as much of furniture as the sofa or the lounge chair.
Mm. And the original ones in the 50s were actually encased in these big, beautiful wooden cabinets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And oh my, geez, it was it was a huge affair to be the first family on your block to have a television. And I mean, color television came in much later. Down in the land of the wombats, much later. So you would have a lot of unwanted neighborhood visitors coming over to hang out if you were the first person to have a color television.
Yes, and definitely don't lift it the wrong way. And he said carving a grain of rice. What instrument? Who said that? Was that Lisa or you, Mrs.?
It was me. I don't know how they did it. If I knew how to carve a grain of rice, I'd be selling them. No, I do not know how they did it. I just remember seeing these images, and you're just like, holy moly. It just was.
So Wes Kegels, remember being, get up and change the channel. Yeah, we were the remote controls, and now the kids look at us like we had 3 heads.
Well, and nowadays, you know what?
Aluminum foil.
They get tired. they get tired of their phone and they get
Yeah.
a new one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just they don't they have these plans now where it's you never have an old phone,
Yeah, I
and
know.
you just keep
Mhm.
paying all the time. And every time a new phone comes out, you get a new one.
Yep.
It's
Well, the
insane.
dadgum camp. Well, the companies do it because, damn it, they won't keep supporting them. You got to get the
I
friggin'
know.
upgrades at some point.
Well,
Cheap
no,
bastards.
these are like
Uh,
way more than that.
I know,
So,
but I just don't get me started on cell phones and video game systems.
okay.
It's a
Not
racket.
tonight.
It's a racket. It's a racket. So I remember the old Dean Martin celebrity roast.
Yes.
I have some of them, I believe.
Oh, you do? We need to sit down and watch them though one night.
Mm.
That'd be kind of cool. So,
Okay.
there's also watch the roast of William Conrad, who is the voice of what? Hungry Boy.
William Conrad is actually the
Friday night.
narrator.
Yes. Okay, sorry, you're going right. Sorry, I got too crazy.
So
Sorry.
no, that's all right. You want to do it?
No, you do it. I'm throwing it to you. Friday night.
William Conrad is the narrator for Buck Rogers in the 25th century.
Yes. Come join us Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
I can't do his voice because he's actually
That's okay.
200 pounds larger than me, and that's saying something.
That's okay. But listen, it's we're going to watch it. Well, actually, the next two episodes, which is episodes 3 and 4, a two-parter, Planet of the Slave Girls, which has Jack Palance in it. So
one of my favorite actors
that
of
should
all
be
time.
very wonderful for y'all to see. So make sure y'all come see that. But there's celebrity roast though. It's so funny as a kid how naive I was. Like, you only saw what they made for TV, what they got on TV, and it's like, how naughty do those things did they really get? Did y'all ever see any of the uncensored, unfiltered ones?
They're on YouTube now. Like some records have come out. A lot of them, unfortunately, have been lost to time. But there was a beautiful one. And I don't know if you guys ever saw this. It's on YouTube. You can find it. You just look up Vincent Price roasting Betty Davis, believe it or not. And oh my God, the jokes. And again, as a little kid, and I'm sure Lisa knows this too, because there were even some naughty inferences in a few of the Warner Brothers cartoons. But there are some things that just go whoosh right over your head.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what I loved about the 70s. We're young, naive, and didn't know all this crap. Now they know more than the adults do, apparently. So
because of those dang cell phones you were talking about. That's
and
right.
Cards Against Humanity. So anyway,
that game. Ooh, that evil game. But so, there were one. I mean, when Don Rickles was the roaster, when he would get up to the pedestal, the podium. Oh, I mean, the gloves came off. The gloves came off.
Yeah. But it's fun to watch those things. I need to go back and watch some of those. I think those are pretty interesting. Of course, I just keep talking about watching more stuff. My watch list goes. I get there's another anime show that I told Miss I want to watch. I got to watch Gotcha Man or the Battle of the Planets. I got to watch
Battle of the Planets. I know that one. Everything else you guys were talking about, I was clueless.
No, Lisa, no. Let's stay on Battle on the Planets for a little while.
No, that's
Lisa.
okay.
Princess was wonderful. But all the old good old TV shows that we had. Well, let me jump squirrels, and we can come
Captain
back to
Harlock. I love Captain Harlock, and the missus probably knows about Captain Harlock, space pirate. And he had the big skull and crossbones on his chest, and he had the eye patch. It was like mixing Nick Fury with the Punisher, except he came out first.
I do not know that.
Was he a twin?
Oh, you'd like him.
Was he a twin or something?
No, he wasn't.
I'm just joking. If he came out first.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Slow on the uptake. I'm still waking up. That's great.
Okay,
That's actually a great joke.
Oh,
that would be good for a roast.
Right,
that's
cool.
a roast joke. Oh,
cool. Well, speaking of roasting chestnuts over a fire, but Jess sent this. Dadman, do you see the DM? Yeah, I see it right here. And here's what Jess has sent. Being related to me is really the only gift you need.
Oh.
I've given presents like that.
See, I wish knowing me is the only really gift you need, because I'd send it to both of y'all.
You don't have to send me a shirt. I already know you.
Yeah.
I know, but I just
Save
a
the
reminder
money.
of the shirt.
Buy more Legos.
Buy more
Legos.
I need more Legos.
Save
At the rate I'm going, I'm going to be done with these.
No, we'll do that.
Oh, Hugger,
man.
you
Oh,
missed
okay.
the end of the stream. I got to tell you.
I did. I apologize, but
Oh, no, no. No,
you
no,
guys know
no.
about my insomnia, and
Oh, no,
sometimes
no.
it's similar
No.
to narcolepsy.
It was more, somewhere I messed up on the tree and
Oh
I
no!
couldn't figure it out. And I said, I'm
You weren't
not
there to
going,
help her.
I am not going to redo it. I'm not going to redo it. And I did. I just kept working it in the very top layer. It was like, and I did it, and it didn't look great. And I said, okay, I'm saying this is done. When we get off the stream, I'm going to fix it. And then I'll post the picture. But it was like, it is done. Got it all done within 4 hours.
Oh, I'm so impressed.
Nice.
It'd take me 4 weeks.
And the
Now-
first 30 minutes, I was just talking to the chat.
Now, Wes Cagle is asking a question in here. We got 10 of y'all with us. Thank y'all for being here. It said, did you watch the Dean Martin celebrity roast where they roasted Dean Martin himself? Don Rickles was the host.
That is actually my favorite one, and thank you, Wes Cagle. That was pretty much the one I was kind of referring to with the Don Rickles one, because they were friends. Don Rickles was not part of the Rat Pack, but he was associated with a lot of the same movies and shows that Dean Martin was associated with. And Dean Martin famously could not ever write a joke, but he could deliver a joke. Mm-hmm. And he was very good at delivering the jokes. And that is also the same situation as stated about themselves by Tom Selleck and also Ted Danson. Ted Danson says, I'm not a comedian. I'm a person who makes comedians look good. Come on, I love Becker, man.
Pecker? I mean, it's like,
no,
he's just
Becker.
Like Pecker. I just never liked Ted Danson. I'm sorry.
He just rubs you wrong.
Oh, it's kind of like Alec Baldwin. It was like, I mean, they had him play Jimmy Doolittle. Excuse me, but anyway, sorry.
Oh, geez,
I'm a little
things we're
fire
finding out.
tonight.
You are. You're a little feisty, bro. You're a little feisty.
A little ticked off. I mean, yeah, let's do it. It's
I
a little
just
mild,
don't
spicy.
understand how it is that you're allowed to say pecker and I'm not.
You can say pecker. I don't care. No, you can say pecker, especially you follow my lead.
Lisa's going to complain to the HR department of YouTube now.
What's going on here?
I'm on the HR department, so.
I'll write up a formal complaint.
No, you don't have to. I said you could say pecker, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
if somebody really makes you mad, you can say peckerhead. I mean, I don't care. So.
No, my favorite one, too, which is allowed by YouTube, so we're safe. Pecker I don't like so much, but I think when you really want to say, oh, my God, you dingus, I think it carries a lot of weight when you call someone a dingus.
Yeah. Oh, Aang does that all the time. Aang is like calling everybody dingus. And it's like, what the hell?
She's using an old person's. Sorry, he's using an old person's word. That's great. That's fantastic. Oh, I love it. I have a lot more respect for the Zoomers. Are more fun than a lot of the younger millennials. I have to tell you.
I got you. Smarter. But hey, look at this thing. Because I never knew who the hell Foster Brooks was. Until this commercial did. I thought he was just a bearded drunk or something. But I mean, he apparently was on all of them. If I'm getting the guy, he had the beard, right? And stuff, but yeah, he was on like all of them. I think that they were. So, and Midnight Media actually did a live stream a few months ago about old cartoons and commercials. Hey, I did one of those too with Jay Redshirt recently. The Flintstones had one where they were advertising cigarettes smoking outside the Rock House. Yeah. So many of those old commercials, they cigarettes or maybe even tobacco. I mean, all kinds of different things that they advertised.
I'll tell you what, when you're a hard smoker and you quit smoking and you start feeling the ouchies every time you see a young person smoke, you look at those commercials a very different way when you catch them on YouTube. You're like, oh God, were we really that bad?
But you know what the thing is that, people, they say, well, they didn't know back then. And that's bullshit. They knew back then. Because they were called death sticks.
Yeah.
I mean, they knew back then. So
sounds like George Lucas pirated that in Attack of the Clones, because you remember they had death sticks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mrs.
I'm glad you pointed that out, because like you said way back then, they did it in Attack of the Clones, the second of the prequel movies. They called the equivalent of death sticks.
I am talking about even before then. I'm
Mhm.
talking about what Clark Gable and when all
Mm,
them when they were famous, they were called cancer sticks and death sticks even back then. So it's
right.
been known what they could do, but people wanted the money more, the revenue more than giving a shit about anybody's health.
Well, that's true, Mrs. Because even though they hadn't conducted the tests or formally with the companies, the doctors could see, okay, here are the patients I have with a heart attack. Here are the patients I have who are getting lung cancer early, and lung cancer was relatively it's a relatively rare situation. Thing to get, and there are very specific reasons why most people get it. So
Mhm.
it's very easy to look at, okay, 90% of my patients who have lung cancer also smoke a pack a day. It doesn't
Right.
take a rocket scientist to figure that out.
Exactly. Exactly. So I mean, it was known. So when I hear people say that, I'm like, that's bullshit. I I don't have any I
So
don't
I
have
can
any
say
syphilis.
bullshit now too.
Yes, you
Yes, you
can.
can.
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
good. Yay.
Bullshit's always been acceptable. Any
Oh,
variation of shit is okay.
I've got to
oh.
learn because there's things I say when I'm sarcastic on the stream, and it's like, oh crap, I don't think I can say
I
that.
think as
I
long as
think
you
I'm in
just,
trouble.
I think if we
I
could just,
think
I
It's
think the thing
okay
is,
now, though.
I think the thing is just limiting the f bombs because I mean the f bombs are the
Yes,
ones
yes,
that are
yes.
really bad on the algorithm or that they monitor, I guess. And I hear
Except
David
for
mention it.
certain channels, but
Well, we know
that
that.
can get away with everything, but not
Well,
us.
we know
Not
there's
us.
Well,
and
since
some of them may say rules for thee, but not for me. You know.
Yep,
Oh, sorry.
yep.
we're veterans of Battlestar Galactica, are we allowed to say frack?
Yeah, you can say
Yes.
frack. Yeah.
And you two won't have a fit?
Well, they bite me, on that one. I'll fight them
Oh,
on that
that
one. So, but yeah, but you know what was interesting with that, Lisa, though, was when we did the original show that we did a few weeks back.
Yeah.
I was floored when I sat there and heard them saying frack in that show.
Yeah,
I'm
because
like
you just,
thinking, where I thought all that was the new.
it was only
Uh,
a couple times, though.
yeah, but still, even back then, even once was kind of something. And hearing that word back then shocked me because I thought all of that frack and all that's what in the
Oh,
new
they said
series.
Felger carb more than they said
Yeah,
frack.
well, I didn't even
I love
understand,
that.
but I had no clue that was another meaning. I still don't not sure I know what that
Felger carb,
means.
I believe, is poop.
Oh,
Bull
okay.
manure, shall we say?
Yeah,
Bull
Oh, there you
manure.
go. There we
Horse
go.
pucky.
Oh my
Horse
gosh.
pucky.
Felger carb.
Dave C's saying release the hounds, Lisa.
Oh,
Yes.
So,
well,
folks, if you
okay.
haven't, go back and watch the stream that Hungry and Lisa and I did with JT Kirkle a few weeks back
Mm.
on the original 1978
Yeah, I
Battlestar
actually sounded
Galactica.
kind of intelligent, so go watch that.
Oh,
you're very intelligent, Lisa.
As opposed to the Buck Rogers
As
streams,
opposed to the
Lisa.
dingbat I normally am on
No, you
Fortnite
never think that.
streams.
you
No,
are
Lisa,
no, you are
no.
not a dingbat even on the Fortnite streams.
Okay, Bimbo.
You're usually the
Yeah.
one. Hey, you're usually the one carrying all the guys' asses up. You're alive and all the guys get eliminated.
Here's something funny that Lisa's going to chuckle at, but in a dark way. You actually when you're doing comments to other people's streams or channel content, YouTube actually will ghost ban any comment that uses the word bimbo because
Yeah, I did use that word, and yeah, I had to retype my chat.
yep.
Yep. You were there for that, right?
Yeah, but it's not just in the chats, it's actually in the comment sections too. I think
Oh,
it's a flagged word, and there are many of them now.
Oh boy,
Oh, that's so stupid.
Because
that
it's a
is
euphemism,
silly.
and it actually is. Bimbo was actually the male version of the word, small male child, and then it got applied to women in the 30s and 40s and 50s. So it just became sort of devolved in usage. But if they really wanted to claim sexism, it would have to be bimba in the Italian.
Why not
Oh,
just
hey, I learned something this morning. I learned that's something. But do you know that the dunce cap used
Mm.
to be a sign of wisdom? It was created by a man, I don't know his whole name, but his last name was Duns, Duns. And he created a pointed hat that you would wear, and it said that the wisdom, to help the wisdom flow kind of thing. And that's kind of, they think, where maybe the hats of like wizards came from,
Yes.
the pointy hands, and the word dunce cap came from his name, Duns. The people that followed him, I can't remember quite the thing and how it evolved into it, but it actually was a positive thing, having a dunce cap. Now it
That's
is evolved
intriguing.
to being simple-minded, or, um, but
That
yeah,
was a great segment because
I'm sorry, I learned that this
I was
morning
loving.
on
I
my
was listening to your
daily
morning
dosing,
show.
on
Yeah.
my morning musings. I learned that today. So come and get some education and some positivity.
Well, to be honest, Mrs., that's where I learned it. I'd never known anything about the dunce cap before, and I was happily listening to your show,
Oh,
right?
thank
And the
you.
damn man said, "Hey, to use a Fred Sanford voice, you dummy! Hey, dummy, Mrs. Live now. Well, there you go. Get on there, dummy." And so, Elizabeth, it's a big one.
It's a big one, Lisbon. It's a big one. I'm a coming.
Yeah, God, I love that show. But yeah,
I do.
your morning shows are fab. I'm hooked
Well, thank
already.
you. Oh,
And
thank
other
you.
people should check them out if you need a little bit of lightness instead of all the on YouTube. You know, there's so
I
much.
was going to try to. I was telling him I was going to try to keep it to half an hour. It's not going to work. I think an hour is going to be. It's going to be my goal now.
I
It's
guess.
a perfect way to start the morning.
I
Yes.
figure. I really
Yeah.
do figure. No matter what time of day it is, it's you can.
Have a cup of coffee and
Enjoy
just
it.
wake up. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the places where it's 9 o'clock or
Happier
earlier,
start
just
to the
kind of
day
chill. Yes, try
instead
to.
of the doom and gloom that
Oh,
is
Yeah,
typical.
I agree.
there's a way
Welcome
you can work
back.
around it. Yay, thank
What's
you.
up?
Not
How's it
much.
going?
Going good. Going good. Yo, dog, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Sup?
I'm not doing it.
Sup,
Good.
Aussie?
Come on, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Come on, Kango. Come on, Wombat. Come on.
Kanga. Ooh, I like that. Kanga.
Come on, Kango.
Sounds dangerous.
Oi, what's up?
What's
What's
up?
What was that?
With an oi.
That was like
Yeah,
That was
three
Aussie
different-
three
cultural.
different.
Oi is the way to get someone's attention.
Yeah, it's
So
like,
you
hey,
Well, why
hey.
do you think Gunning says it all the time?
Because I thought he was Canadian, but what do I know?
Eh,
It's all getting adopted.
Eh.
But I love those kitty memes too, by the way, Mrs. Those kitty memes were great. They were so adorable. I was going,
Thank you.
oh.
I know I used them all, and I'm like, oh crap! I probably should have saved some for next Wednesday. I gotta
You know what's funny?
I gotta
Ever
remember
since-
I got to do this every day.
Ever since I responded to Hungry with the kitty, cats are everywhere in my life. What the heck?
Yeah, they just show up. They psychically show
I
up.
know.
don't they?
I'm like surrounded by cats
You mean like
lately.
in real life?
No, like in your stream and Dadman talking about it and Hungry. I mean, it's like they're freaking everywhere.
Well, I got to tell you
You're the
something.
cat.
happened.
You're a cat too. I'm the puppy out here, right?
Yes, you are the
Okay.
puppy.
All right.
I got to
Right.
tell you something that happened really weird one time with me. I was at and Dadman knows about this, and it's just it's like ooh. I was at a big box store, and I was walking. This guy had this really neat T-shirt, and I went, oh, wow, I really like your shirt, and that's all I said. I didn't describe it to anybody or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I get home, and I don't know if it was that night or the next morning, on my ad feeds, like for Facebook or Twitter or whatever, was an advertisement for that specific T-shirt.
Oh, wow.
I was
Because your
like,
phone's listening to you.
but I didn't describe it.
Oh,
had
that
to
is
be-
creepy.
I was like, I could think of it as if I had my camera pointed to it or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, Big Brother is watching, guys. Oh, it just creeps me out.
Yeah.
So now I say, boy, I really would like $1 million.
Yeah,
Someone will-
good luck in getting that.
Yeah, I know. I know. It only works for stuff you have to buy.
T-shirts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
t-shirts. Damn it.
So I mean, I don't think we got much into the cartoons, but I know we talked cartoons a lot before. So
No, but I want to add one anecdote to that for the missus because she'd like it, because the missus likes her Asian dramas, but also on occasion her Asian horror films, right?
Mhm.
So there was a time, and this is going back to 2009, believe it or not, 2009, where I was speaking overseas with a friend, and he lived in Hollywood and was trying to make it as a screenwriter, but he actually was from Southeast Asia, and we were talking about ideas that we could possibly work on together, right? And we started talking about the horrific legends and ghost stories and folklore of the rubber plantations, the rubber trees in Southeast Asia, particularly, between Malaysia and Singapore.
Mhm.
And he was on his computer and I was on the phone. And we started talking about the ghost parts and what the ghosts of the rubber trees would actually do at these plantations to people who were mistaken enough to do anything to offend the trees. And he went silent for a moment. I said, "Hey, what's up, bud?" And he said, "You're not going to believe this. I'm looking at my computer and I just received 3 advertisements in my private email for trips to Malaysia and Singapore."
Mhm.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
As we were talking, I mean, like no time lag at all.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's Big Brother?
Or the ghost in the
Bitch.
machine.
It's a ghost. I just
Yeah.
think it's just the.
That's heebie-jeebies. Get out of my life.
Heebie-jeebies. Oh,
Yeah.
I love that you use that. I love that term.
How
Thank
can you be a
Lisa.
cat person and appreciate stuff like that?
No.
The puppies probably love it, but the cat people don't.
Oh no, it's the opposite. Puppies do not like haunted crap. Puppies will leave the house. They'll stay upstairs if the bottom part of the house is haunted. Puppies and horses do not do ghosties. No.
Dadman?
yes, I don't like a lot of horror.
Well, how about like Big Brother or ads coming up, like
No,
T-shirt
because I'm tired
or-
of Viagra ads and all the other stuff like that. So, like,
oh
I'm
come
already old
on!
enough. Or all the 500.
Ever since last night
death.
you said $5 Viagra. That's all you've been getting today.
I don't know. So you
Well,
never
because
know.
you know why you keep getting those ads.
Why?
It's because you keep talking about that billboard that we see in Alabama. all the
Yeah.
That's
time.
right. Exactly
That
what
said,
he's talking about.
guns, drug, and ammo.
Yeah.
And 4
$5
And
Viagra.
$5 Viagra.
on top of the building. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's
And
great.
let's see. Okay.
That's
well,
great.
okay.
Viagra used to actually, it was started out as pretty much, a blood pressure heart medicine.
I was gonna say it was for.
Hey,
blood
Shooter. Good to see you tonight.
Hello,
Hi,
Shooter.
Shooter.
Hello.
Hey,
Oi,
Shooter.
oi, Shooter. Oi.
Hey there, matey.
Don't hurt yourself, damn it.
Just kidding. It's
Wes
great to
Cagle
see
said he
Shooter
got an ad for the thing I was just talking about to someone on the phone. Yeah, exactly.
here. Mhm.
Ahoy,
That's
ahoy
okay.
back. So,
You
but
said
yeah,
hello.
we're all having
I
fun.
keep
Hey,
talking about cute guys that like older women, but
why?
I never get any ads in my phone.
I was that young cute guy. That's great.
Excuse me?
I was the
No.
25-year-old guy dating the 36-year-old.
No, I was the 25-year-old getting taken off by the 33-year-old. So hey,
You were late. We
yeah,
talked
no,
about this.
I'm still young, lady. Hey, don't
Not
forget
young
me.
enough.
Mrs.
I love you. I love you. I love you, baby.
Yeah,
They got
that
strong
was-
spice for the gumbo down in the South, don't they?
Damn straight.
Wow.
Damn straight. Well, that's why you keep it fresh and interesting, you don't get boring like old fuddy-duddy fart Yankees, you keep it
Hey,
real.
don't pick on us Yankees.
I'm sorry.
Ah!
I'm sorry, Lisa. You're an exception. You're very spicy. As I'm finding out every day we play Fortnite sometimes.
Wow.
Spicier than we ever thought she'd be. But hey,
That
let's
was fun last night. So everybody go rewatch the Fortnite stream we did yesterday on Dadman.
exactly watch the candy
Very
stream.
spicy.
Yeah.
Very
Watch our
fun.
candy stream. That was fun too. We've had a lot of fun lately. And
Yes, you have.
we've been now 500 subs. I've got to figure out when to do a celebration, but
And
how
also,
that
who was the
format.
special guest on the candy stream? to make for the
Squeaker Mouse was, yes.
Right.
That's right.
She was intensely brilliant on that one, coming out with
she
jokes
is.
that you wouldn't expect, and then real like life anecdotes. Wow.
Hungry she always is. Like I said, have
Yeah.
you had a chance to go back and watch our Christmas episode last year?
Oh, not yet. I have so much trouble keeping up with you with my insomnia. I'm keeping up with the missus. I'm trying to keep up with other streams.
And you're
I would-
karaoke now, Hungry.
Yeah.
Karaoke on Saturday nights with
Oh, my
Dadman
goodness.
singing.
But go watch the Christmas one
Yes.
before you do much else, because I mean she was brilliant on that. You even got a partial face reveal with it, and just she knows her stuff. It's wonderful, and I've always said one of the best people to have on YouTube. With coming out with a comic, not just a comic, but comedy, but really knowing a lot of stuff there. So, but that's what also we got Lisa now. Lisa,
Yes.
started with just playing with Fortnite. Now Lisa's like very outspoken and out here and all too. And the
Lisa's
missus-
been outspoken
Yeah.
ever since she joined the 735 Club. Okay,
Right.
Lisa's
Well,
outspoken. This goes
she-
back a long
But
that's
she
not
went
true.
beyond the chat,
I've
though.
always been outspoken in chat. It's just not the chats that most you guys hang out in.
Yes,
I know.
but I will say she
I
now
have a
comes
bit
on.
of a political elbow there that I jab once in a while.
See, you don't just
I
hide
noticed.
behind on chats. You're actually out here on the air too nowadays. And of course, the missus. Who would have ever thought the missus would have started doing this stuff? Heck, she picked up Fortnite once just for fun, and now look at Mrs. is also doing her own shows now.
Yeah.
I am. I'm actually working on it while I'm on the stream.
Double tap.
Exactly. Yeah. So make sure.
Multitasking. I wonder
I
if
got
that
it.
runs in the family or not.
I gotta get my stream done for tomorrow because I'm gonna have to be going to bed soon so that I can get up for 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Yeah.
I don't know who the hell thought of 9 a.m. but
Yeah.
Well,
I have to-
Are you
I have to-
normally a happy morning person, Mrs.?
no, I've always been
No.
a night person.
Isn't that ironic? I mean,
But
here
I
she's
gotta
in
tell
a
you-
happy morning show, and she's a grump in the morning.
I'm not
Yeah.
grumpy. No, it's not that I'm grumpy. It's just that I'm normally not up.
Oh.
Yeah, like you're
Well,
hey,
in a
My
daze.
kids kind of made me a morning person. So after 15 years of having to kind of get up with them, it's kind of
It's
stuck
like
with
the old
that.
computers we grew up with. Remember when you turn them on and you have to leave them to warm up for 5 minutes before
Oh,
you
heck
can
yeah.
use them?
Well, I like what Midnight Media said. That's it. I'm changing my Xbox name to Dingus Felder Card III.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
yes, yes.
Well,
I want to see that. I want to see that. That is brilliant.
Oh,
Well, let's look at a couple memes, shall we? Well,
Oh, why not?
Our friend Mr. Angel, I asked, he delivered a whole bunch tonight very quickly. So, and this is one for Squeaker that I had to send
he's the
separately.
meme. He's the meme
Yes, he
ninja,
is.
dude.
He
He's a
probably
ninja.
has
with
them
memes.
in files already because
He was in the he was in the
And I
missus
don't mean
chat.
that as, I'm not meaning that as an insult.
No.
No,
I mean, sure. Yeah.
well, it's
I probably
funny.
should say, send me your files. I need them for my.
I sent him a Discord message. Next thing I know, he's writing in her chat like, "Hey, on it already." And next thing I know, I got like 20 memes. So, but hey, here's one, and like I said, this is for our mouse friend here and our cheese fans here. So, and you too, Lisa, since you're a cheesehead up there. Hey,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah, your sword is pretty great, but mine will always be a little greater.
Oh, that's
wait,
a
wait, I gotta
dad
look at
joke. That's a dad joke. That's great though.
Ha 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 ha.
I reckon some 65-year-old Star Trek fan came up with that one. That's a good one.
Why does that sound
I
so
want
familiar?
that greater.
Why does that sound so familiar to me about size? What did I watch it?
What?
I've watched so many shows lately. I can't keep them all straight.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Neither can Marvel, Lisa. Ding ding.
Ding ding.
Ding, ding. Well, anyway, I thought that was a nice little brilliant thing that they had right there. So, hey, let's all patriotic. Let's all be patriotic. I'm going to do a
that's
poll
good.
now. I'm going to do a poll because I think we've done it before. But let me go in here and let me do this real quick. Okay. I'm going to start a poll. in honor of this next one. All
And
right.
yes, Shooter, yeah, that happened to me several times, by the way. That's a good reference. That really ages us. You have an old TV, right? And sometimes like you're getting this staticky visual, but you're getting a radio channel instead of
Oh.
what the... That's a good reference, Shooter. Oh, so much multitasking in the background.
All right.
That
So,
man's good at that.
Sorry.
so
So
we got
sorry.
okay. We got that. We got this.
So Dadman
No,
setting up
yeah.
a poll. What's the title or what's the topic?
Okay. Let me get
Oh,
there.
he's doing a poll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Oh.
getting ready to whip it out.
Oh,
Yeah!
Yay. Hey, we're good. All right.
Well, I'm trying to like keep talking so you can work.
No, that's
All right,
fine because that actually goes back to, the roast jokes. That's a classic roast joke. That's the exact thing that somebody would say on a Dean Martin roast.
All right. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to consider. Okay, I'm going to do it this way because there's too many gray categories
It
with
can't
it. So,
be good when you're
God.
hesitating.
well, okay.
I think his brain's exploding just trying to keep up with you and the missus, Lisa.
I know.
At the same time.
But that's why I love to have the ladies around. So anyway, how do you prefer your steak?
Oh, we're
Well-
doing that one again?
Yes, I'm going to have to put this. I'm going to have to put well and medium well in this category.
I like
Okay.
my steak in person.
Well, yeah, like close to their heart. No, we're gonna do it as well/medium well as one level, medium rare and medium rare. Okay,
Lisa only takes the first bite while it's still eating grass on the hill.
exactly.
No, that's the missus. She likes
That's
the
me.
rare.
That's
She
me.
likes the super rare.
Yeah, she likes it mooing. So
I like him looking at me, pleading not to eat.
Oh, the Bambi steak. I got you. Okay.
oh, Jim doesn't eat steak. No steak. Oh, well, you know what? I could have said chicken, but I'll take rare chicken anyway.
No, you
Oh.
won't.
You can actually, as Shooter, you can lose your Australian citizenship if you don't eat steak, except in Paran and Fitzroy. He might get that joke, but steak is incredibly important here. That actually was just like parts of America. The standard breakfast when my grandfather was growing up was a large steak and 2 eggs.
Yeah. I love the idea of steak and eggs. I just have never done it.
It's a bit.
It's just
It's a
too much
bit
food
much
in
for
the
heart.
morning.
Yeah.
But I love the
Shooter's
thought of it.
laughing.
I could eat
Oh,
that
by the way,
because what you do
I listen.
is you have your they have to be yolky eggs. You can't have scrambled eggs. They have to be yolky eggs. However and then you take your steak and you cut a little piece of it off, and then you take it and you put it into the yolky stuff. And then
That's
you
what my
eat it.
granddad did.
Oh my
By the
You
way-
have
gosh,
it dripping as you
you.
put it in your
By
mouth.
the-
That's how
Oh
I
yeah,
like it.
and if it spills
Oh.
down on your shirt, it's even better.
By the way,
Oh.
folks,
It's wasteful,
this
but
is
then
what
because then you have to kind of scrape it off your shirt because you don't want to waste any of that yummy eggy goodness.
Okay,
Look
this
at
is what
you,
this
yeah.
is what I did for the poll because this is one of these here, the United States of America.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, look at
I
that!
like that.
I wonder
Yeah.
how-
That's artful.
What's all the blood off of Oregon about?
Hey, that.
Too many hippies.
Too many
Hippies.
Hippies.
Hippies. Oh no, Lisa's not doing it hungry.
Yes, you did
Hey.
very well. Very well. Excellent, Lisa. Yes, I can retire mine now. It's your job. The mantle goes onto your shoulders.
Oh, those damn hippies.
Damn hippies.
Hippies.
I don't know. It looks like Maine's a bunch
Florida
of fat
looks
up there.
pretty good though for you
Yeah.
guys. It looks
Yeah.
tender and
Yeah,
delicious.
exactly.
But
A
the
little bit
real
of cedar
heart
on
is
that too.
by
A little bit
the
of
Great
cedar.
Lakes there.
Exactly.
That Wisconsin, that looks like a good hunk of meat there.
All right, so let's see here. We got steak for breakfast.
Good hunk of meat.
We got Wes Cagle who said I like mine very well done. Once got one at a restaurant once. A friggin' steak was grazing on my salad,
Ah.
and I agree. I don't like mine rare, but I can take my medium rare or medium. But hey,
Well, here's the. Go ahead.
It's just like it's when you cook it too
Sound
much,
right.
Steak
every
anytime.
bit of
Yes.
juiciness leaves it, and it just becomes
Leather.
cardboard.
Yeah.
It's just, ugh. I'm sorry. If you like it well done, but it's like, so when I know people that like their hot dogs cooked on the grill and they like them burnt, not just a little bit of char, but burnt. And I'm
Yep.
going, why? Why bother to eat it at that
So,
point?
Mrs., do you like char?
I like, yes, but I don't like too much.
Mm.
I would like if they kind of sear the outside. I
Yeah,
like,
where the fat
yeah,
surrounds it. Yes, I know what you
yes,
mean.
and but
Left of center,
not where
where?
when you cut it and it keeps crunchy through the whole time you're cutting it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
All right.
yeah,
Well, that's another one we had here. So I agree. Steak anytime.
we would
Exactly.
take when we had steak at dinner and we didn't eat it all. Um, we would bring it home and then we cut it really thin, and then we would cook it and then we'd have steak sandwiches. And it'd be really good if you put an egg on top of it.
Oh, why? Why do you want to mess food with an egg?
Because we're decent people and you're evil.
I'll be right back.
Oh no, you don't. Hungry? You can't leave yet.
Yeah, you're stuck with us egg girls.
Yeah, I was about to show him something that I think he's going to lose his lunch
Oh.
on. So, but hey, we got 7 people still watching with us. Thank you for
You
being
know what's
here.
another good thing to do with leftover steak is you cube it and you mix it with potato and you have steak hash instead of corned beef
The
hash.
most divine hash ever in the
Yeah.
world. Yeah.
Throw some onion in that. So good.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
And you don't have to have egg then if you don't want that.
yay.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Because
but
you take the hash and you cook it until it's all nice and crispy.
yeah,
you
and then
know,
an egg.
And
Yes.
then you put it on the plate and then you put the egg on top of it and then you poke a hole in the yolk and let it all soak in.
I was just trying to make them feel better.
Can you believe we've been going an hour and a half already?
No way, really?
An hour and a half we've been going.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, exactly.
You know what?
Anyway, Wes Cagle said, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Wes Cagle said his girlfriend's drunk dad fell asleep grilling hot dogs once. We tried to scrape the char off, and what we had afterwards looked like Slim Jims.
Oh. Well, at least he was trying, though. That was A for effort for the drunk dad, don't you think?
I got to tell a story when microwaves first came out. So when they were huge monstrosities and, when it was a big deal to have a microwave. My dad worked at a department store and he worked there and he got, for Christmas one year, he got my mom a microwave and my mom was ticked off. She did not want a microwave, but it was gave it. So she cooked
the missus.
So she went and cooked, a hot dog, and she didn't. I guess she didn't read the directions because she put it in for 6 minutes.
Oh no!
The dog wouldn't even play with it.
Yeah.
It was so hard.
No.
Yeah.
But it was like she goes, see, this is why I don't like this thing. It's like now she uses it. I couldn't live without one, but it was so funny.
Well, hey, I want to show something Grace and Elegance brought to this channel.
I didn't do it.
Hey,
Grace,
oh
being
dear
graceful.
God!
What?
I mean, I'm just looking at what you're showing. Did this come from Mr. A?
Of course.
Oh,
I've seen
hearts.
I have seen a whole bunch of these
That's funny.
mock books like these, and they're hilarious. They're
By
hilarious. Some of them you couldn't probably air, but
Moislina. Wow, how do you say that author's name on that?
let me see. Go back. Let me go see.
Yeah. I know you believe you've seen the worst shoes ever, but no, you haven't.
Oh my gosh,
That has to hurt.
Yeah.
they're cow hooves and then guns. That is like statement shoes of.
Hey, when you're on a date,
book real quick.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Because
All
what's the author's name on that book?
Shortsy Moistina.
Moi-
Oh no!
Shartsy Moisley.
No, that's a bad in joke. That's
Is
a
it really?
Oh,
I never heard that before.
Oh well, we'll
shut-
figure it out. So,
No, you don't want to. Let it go.
Oh, gosh.
Don't.
Let
I,
it
Think
go.
I,
about it.
I get it. I get it.
Of course you did, Mrs. Of course you did.
Because there really is a
oh,
crazy
see, Dave C says
underneath
that's
all
one of
this
the.
crap.
Dave C is saying that's one of the Renaissance classics there. So,
And poor shooter. I relate to this. Why is my smiling drool emoji frowning on YouTube? That is so true. They don't look the same. They don't. It's very upsetting to an artistic soul.
but here you go. I know you believe you've seen the worst shoes ever, but no, you haven't.
Yeah.
Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. I got oh, those, yeah.
Yep.
Those truly are statement shoes.
Pocket sand. Just doing it at Anakin.
That's pretty good. Even I
Oh,
know.
what about this one? When you're on a date and you start talking about your hobbies, you're losing the woman.
Oh.
But yeah. There's
So,
pocket sand for you
I don't
again.
know. Is that true?
What's
What?
that? Oh,
I like hearing about hobbies.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It could
Well,
be.
zip it up, baby. What hobby is he talking about?
When
They're
you're
just-
on a date, you start
doesn't
talking
say.
about hobbies.
Oh, it's.
Huh.
Oh,
I don't agree with that.
Yeah. Hey.
Unless there's something I'm missing.
Yeah.
It's kind of passing me by too. I have to admit.
It's okay. Don't worry.
I mean,
you
it
got
depends
Explain
on
it
the
to me
hobby.
later.
you
if
got
I'm
the
missing
late
it.
you got the latest in military technology, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Let's see if hitting you armed with sparrows and sidewinders or something. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh my
Sidewinders.
Oh God, that's so funny.
It's crazy.
Oh God, that is so silly.
Yeah. So, but no, it's really, really cool. We got some memes, stuff like that we can break up. Mr. Angel is great with getting us the information and the new things to show and share with everybody. So, oh gosh, so just general chat over there. Okay, cool. Is that the game same? Let's see. Dave says, I think that is a game of Ghost of Tsushima. Do not know. But hey, we got 9 people with us here tonight, guys. Thank y'all for being here for so much. It's like, been grinding the midnight oil for a while, so probably we'll get better sleep now for a week or so. We'll see what happens, but how that goes,
And only a couple of days until Buck and Slave Girls, apparently. But that'll be a fun one. I'm gonna rewatch it. I remember it as a kid, and Jack Palance was wonderful. The costumes were pretty fun as well, and the whole guest stars thing with Buck Rogers is amazing. The people that they pull out from mothballs to be on that show. They even got the guy who played Dr. Shrinker on Sid and Marty Krofft on an episode. And I love the Sid and Marty Krofft shows. But
Oh yes.
I don't think they had either Electra, a woman, or Dinah Girl on the show though, and that was a missed opportunity.
the Wonder Twin powers activate.
That was not
Ormov-
Sid and Marty Krofft. you bugger. Wonder Twin powers.
Fuck yo! I show up at karaoke tomorrow night just for that last song. I'll tell you about your bugger.
Bugger off.
You bastards, bugger off.
Bugger off.
Fuck you. Anyway, all right. So Wade is here. I'm here, and Dizzy Dean is on a tear.
Dizzy Dean.
Yeah. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, this has been an interesting night we've got here. Kind of winging it a little bit, but hey, Hungry Boy, what have you been up to today? I mean, you've been just taking it easy, or just getting into hobbies, or any things that you can get in trouble with?
All the above. I mean, first off, because of the time differential, I started watching a lot of, well, not a, the morning shows that the missus put out, because I wanted to experience those as well as the Lego shows, and I was incredibly happy with those. And I thought this is exactly what YT needs right now, and
Right.
as a credit to the missus. And
thank you.
oh yeah, no, the vibe is great. The vibe is absolutely great, and I was enjoying that. And then there was the live stream that you put on, and luckily, since I'd been awake for too long and my brain wasn't working, Dadman reminded me that you guys were live for that, so I popped on over for that. But also, I've been watching a couple of marathons from shows that I'd seen as a kid from last night onwards, because I wouldn't have a chance to watch those otherwise. And also, to be honest, downloading things that are going to be gone forever relatively soon, or edited and censored beyond repair. I'm not getting political. I'm just saying I like the original versions,
I remember back the time those days, some of the people were trying to wait and see, not have the superstition, but if your number's 11, you could get a real bad draw. I don't know. It's just so much stuff we can do and chase squirrels around here tonight. So whatever comes up will come out, and we're having a fun with this tonight. Let me bring this one back on here. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it a little bit larger. Yeah, looks like I can, if I do it right. Ah, well. Anyway, I don't know. I give up. It says just one more collider, bro. I promise, bro. Just one more collar, and we'll find all the particles too. Just a bigger collector too. Please, one more collider. So give me $22 million, and we'll solve physics and promote bro Bryson. One more.
Yeah,
collar.
no, I get the joke. It's just not funny because it's painful, because a lot of people have been joking ever since they collided the first particle that we are now in a bunch of alternate universes, and they all suck compared to the one we had before the CERN collider started.
I think that's true.
Lisa. I know. Okay. I mean, since we're going there, all right. Since you brought us there, yes. I mean, sometimes things feel
familiar, but they're a little off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And sometimes it feels like you wake up, and sometimes you wake up and you feel like it's been a 6-hour day instead of a 24-hour day, and like, what's going on here? And there is a lot of the deja vu, and sometimes you feel like I hate to go Star Trek here.
Before
mirror universe, it feels like we got sucked. Yeah. Ugh.
I'm glad we finally broke the silence.
No, I know, and I understand it all now. I am okay.
We broke the silence on the collided particle.
Yeah, nobody's talking about what's really going on because it sounds like crazy crap.
Yeah, I'm hungry for steak.
You're hungry for steak.
All right.
You know when that
CERN, whip out another poll.
When that CERN collider thing happens, right, again, and the missus says, I feel like my steak really well done today. Then we know the mad scientist.
This is what I say. You know what they say? What is the one text that you could send to someone that without letting the people know that you're kidnapped? If you're kidnapped, so they know you're okay. The one thing that you could send is, "Hey, I'm okay. Can you get me a well done steak tonight for dinner?"
Yeah.
They'll know. Okay, she's in danger.
Yeah, something's wrong with Mrs.
Yes,
that also goes back to the Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the first two versions. Where it's like they look the same, they sound the same, but look at what they've got on their plate at the restaurant. This is not my wife. This is not my son.
Where did Dadman go?
Did Dadman leave?
Sorry.
There he is.
I don't know why
Welcome
I did that.
I
know. I just was listening to y'all talk. I thought I was going to look for something, but hey.
It was the pod people. They got a hold of your internet.
The pod people got us. So hey.
So Dadman, you missed it. But if you ever receive a text from me that says, "Hey, honey, just wanted to let you know I wanted a well done steak tonight for dinner," know that I am kidnapped and my life is in danger.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Giveaway.
And Lisa, if you ever see a review of the Marvels from me praising it and giving it higher than a 7.5,
Yeah, I'll know something's wrong for sure.
oh,
My giveaway would be like, I want some fast food.
Oh, yeah.
ah! Or you know what? Or you know what? Frozen vegetables are okay. This garden can just die.
Oh, that would hurt my.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about watering the garden. It's okay. You can skip it.
The bumbles. We must save the bumbles.
Just use the bathroom. Tinkle. You're another spigot.
Ah!
Oh, stop it. That's gross.
What? No.
That's all on you, Dadman. I didn't do it.
I know. Jeez, you're like the best man at my wedding that like gave up on me on the night with the all the Eric Cartman.
You, man,
I
but
was
there's
left to
some
hang.
things I can't help you with.
I know. It's all good.
And for Shooter, this is for you, Shooter. If we ever see you type anything anywhere that says, "Sorry guys, I'm going to be gone for a week. I've bought tickets to go see Burning Man in the United States," then we'll know Shooter has been taken by the
We'll
pod.
know that bad is happening.
Alternate reality. Gotta
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Cochran.
Yeah, I think I've lost.
No,
I
I
lost the
haven't
chat
seen him
somewhere
before.
about, but yeah, Corey Cochran.
A danger sign
Hello.
instead of a danger sign. That's great. I love that. That is beautiful. That's a danger sign.
Yeah.
Hey, Freddie. How
Yeah.
are you?
Hello, Freddie. Hello, Freddie.
Hey, Freddie Rodolfo. It's been a while. Good to see you tonight.
Wonderful to see you.
Got a few people on the Twitch side tonight. That's good to see. 10 of us still watching. So anyway, there's a little food play, because you can play with your blankets and all that. Why not play with your food?
That steak I would love to play with. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's a lovely hunk of meat.
It is.
I
Hungry, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
yes, Mrs. Can you do me a favor? I need you to run the chat just a second because I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay, let's see where we.
Let's give him a hall pass.
Hall pass.
You have permission. We'll start right here at Squirrel. Squirrel.
Yeah.
That's
Squirrel.
pretty much this entire stream.
Well, would anybody in the
Oh,
chat believe this was all planned out?
I know.
Talking about alternate universes, Wes Cagle says that I often wake up and think, shite, not again.
Yeah. That's actually true. I mean, sometimes it feels like we're in like a night gallery science fiction version of Groundhog Day.
Isn't that true?
I love Groundhog Day.
I love that movie too. That was
their
good.
danger phrase would be, I think Voyager is the best of the old school Star Trek shows.
Hey, you be nice to Lisa. You be nice.
Okay, so here's the story on my Star Trek. I'm just going to say this so everybody knows. I never watched anything. My first Star Trek was Voyager. So
fair enough.
That's where I started from. But then when you start watching TNG and TOS, you realize that what I watched that inspired me to look further into Star Trek was actually not the best. But it'll always have a special place in my heart because it was the first.
It was the first.
Yeah.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
And you've told that you can't say that on YouTube.
That's a lovely hunk of meat.
And I'm saying
I did already.
You can say it all you want.
It's too
because
late.
It was a lovely hunk of meat.
Wasn't it though? It was probably too well done for you.
It was thick, and it was
thick,
juicy,
and meaty, juicy.
Just the way I like it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and also it had, I swear to God, this is not a joke. It had beautiful coloration and texture.
It had a sheen to it, don't you think?
Yes,
it had like
it had yes.
So on Dadman's Away, here's something that I saw a lot of my elders doing back in the day. They would actually, leaving the well done part of the steak aside, okay, they would actually put butter on the steak.
Yes.
I do that if I get a crappy steak.
Garlic butter too, right?
Yep.
I don't
Parsley
care what
butter.
it is. I ask for butter. If it
Mhm.
is a crappy piece of steak, or I put butter on it. I try to just help it. That and sauce. And I never eat sauce on steak
Hmm.
unless or any meat really, except for like burgers. But unless they're crappy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you have if your steak isn't I like the seasoning of salt, pepper, and garlic powder.
Hmm. Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah.
it's basic. But if it's not
Basic.
cooked
Yeah, you
right,
don't need A1 or
yeah, if it's not
Heinz
cooked
or
right, it's can I? They know if I ask for sauce,
it's a crappy steak.
it's a crappy steak.
There you go.
So butter really does help a bad steak sometimes, does it?
There's a lot of times
If it's dry,
it's dry and at least it
Oh,
kind of
that's
adds
it.
something to it.
That makes sense because sometimes the interior can be just
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, I
right.
do need to step away for a second. Y'all keep it going
Oh,
because
yeah,
okay.
go
I need
ahead.
to get a drink real quick. Sorry.
And I just want to address one thing with my viewpoint of insane way or bang way or whatever other demeaning word you want to give a female captain.
Ah.
Is at that time I was semi-feminist because I was in the workforce and I was commandeering men so I could relate to her. So
Mhm.
that's why I get offended when people pee on women of authority. But I've chillaxed since my ownership days, and so I understand that uh, that character as a captain in Star Trek is less than the men that preceded her.
But I will say that a lot of the people they they um they're equal opportunity pickers when it comes to the captains on Star Trek. I mean, some of them or the even the people higher up in authority, they have some wonderful names for them.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
Uh,
true.
but
But
also to
it's
be
not like
serious and
it's not like they're just uh, I don't know. I've heard that other
but to
all
be
the captains have had nicknames that were
but
undesirable.
to back up Lisa though, and I'm not getting serious here for a moment, just because I've had a couple of veterans in the family. One thing that I've actually been to Catholic school, right? One
hmm
thing I don't like is a bad leader given the right to lead for the wrong reason. So if I had a choice of Janeway, Kate Mulgrew, or Riker as a captain, I'm going with Janeway every time. I'd much rather have her having control over what might happen to my life than Riker, because no, I've been a Riker hater since the moment I laid eyes on him, and it never changed. Never.
Yeah. I don't know. I just relate to her because I guess at that moment, that time in my life, I was
Well, fair
in a
enough.
similar situation of helming a ship, which happened to be a business.
Mm.
And of course, all of my employees weren't up to the quality that I would have preferred, so I've had to put
Yeah.
out a lot of fires and not real fires, luckily, but yeah, I totally related to her. So every time everybody like jumps all over, I kind of take personal offense because I relate to her.
Right.
I
But
understand completely.
in
Yes.
the context of the show, I'm balanced enough of a person to realize that,
Mm.
yeah, they didn't write her to be a winner. They didn't write her to be lucky,
No.
to get out of scrapes or have like Kirk was. He's the golden boy because they made him the golden boy.
The golden boy.
He's the golden boy because he had the golden crew.
And he
He
had the
had
golden
everything
hair.
handed to him on a platter. So
And
he
he had the
came out.
golden hair. The golden
He
hair.
did, and the
That's not even
golden
Shatner's hair color. And the golden insignia
and the
as
golden
well.
shirt.
Yes.
He was the golden boy. So you can't compare all these other shows to the original series because the original series is the best,
Fair
right?
I
enough.
agree. Hmm.
But
So
also Janeway,
my point is stop comparing.
I agree. I agree. And also, you'll have some points to talk about this. The situations that Kirk faced often were like either or, like all the people on the Enterprise are going to die, or he'll do something and none of them will die. Where sometimes Janeway had to face situations along the lines of, well, we might lose 100 people, but we have to look at the 400 we'll save, depending on the size of the crew at the time. And the situations that she faced in Voyager were very different because writing in television had become so incredibly different by the time that Voyager had happened.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Let me break in real quick. Can I break in real quick? Because I stepped away. I'm sorry. Midnight Media, it looks like you saying good night. So catch you next
Good night,
stream.
sir. Good
Thank
night.
you for having me here with us.
Media, thanks for stopping
And the
by.
sneaky guy, the sneaky enforcer of this channel is here.
There he
Buddy.
is.
Buddy.
I'm sorry, I got engrossed in the conversation. I forgot to look at chat. I apologize.
Yeah, I've seen that before. I've seen some of those, but yeah.
Wes Cagle just kicked me square in the nuts.
Not Katie, my papa.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Yeah, home. Yeah, home. Oh, Corey Cochran. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
But hey, we're having fun tonight. At least I think we are. But hey.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Are you having fun, Dadman?
I am. I just got to get a little more caffeine to get welcome. Wes K was saying, "Do you hungry? You're as insane as a head/desk Bingway is. You want the nut job over anyone. I'll take Neelix over her."
Oh,
Poor little Neelix.
Yeah.
He gets so much hate. Oh.
Well, yeah.
This is-
I'm not a big Star Trek person, and I do not like Neelix.
yeah. They should have rethought that makeup job
Yeah, it's just
and
not
the quirky character. Yeah, they wrote him bad. It's just,
He had
Yeah.
potential.
he did like the very first episode was his potential, where he was explaining to Kess certain
Yes.
things, like kind of guiding her, but then it got creepy and
Yeah.
perverted and
Kind of like the writers.
yeah.
Yes,
You
exactly.
got that right. Oh my god.
You runners are watching. That's the opinion of a viewer out there. Oh my goodness.
Talk about projection a little bit, right, Lisa?
Exactly.
Oh. But I had nothing to compare it to, so at the time I thought it was good.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
But now
enough.
that I'm comparing, it's like, yeah, maybe it ain't that great.
No, stick to your guns, Lisa. Stick to your
Well,
guns.
the more you know, the more you can change your opinion. And
True.
there's changing going on. But
Hmm.
I still like a captain that's compassionate to her crew, but that's how I operated as a
Mm.
person too. So
Yes.
yeah.
And also, there would be times where, considering what you said about being a boss of people,
Yeah.
at that time, there's going to be times where somebody slips up and they're not listening to the nice voice. They're not listening to the compliments that you're suggesting how they can do better. And sometimes you have to use the stern mama bear voice, to get people to get things done. Because if they slip up, they're one link in the chain. And that means that it's going to make it harder for for people who are not messing up, who are other links in the chain.
I got irritated so bad one day. I was like, why don't you go home? I'll do it myself.
And a 35-year-old would be thinking, oh, you're the greatest boss ever. Whereas a Gen X would be thinking, what did I do wrong? I might have to think about this a little bit. The 35-year-old is like, I'm going to give my boss a great review. Send me home.
I don't know. I think if my boss said that to me, I would say, okay, and
And he did. And he did. And I did the job. And the people that saw me take over the job applauded me for letting him go because he was being a dick.
A dingus.
A dingus.
A dingus. A dingus.
Yeah.
Oh dear! Oh man! I'm sorry you went through that, Lisa. I am, but I love the story. But I'm sorry you had to be the subject of the story.
Oh, like I said, I could write a book. I just don't know how to write it.
Oh.
But it's
Yeah.
good.
Oh.
It taught me what my limits were and
Both physical
what
and
I'm willing to put
emotional,
up with
right?
and what I'm willing not to put up with.
I
Mm.
just
So
don't think I couldn't do it. I know I couldn't do it. I know I couldn't be a supervisor. I knew I couldn't be a boss. I would whatever niceness I had would be gone.
Mm.
I can't I cannot deal. I don't mind if somebody's trying and doing their best,
Mm.
but I just can't. And this is going to sound wrong, and I'm just going to say I can't deal with stupid.
No.
I
No.
just can't deal
No.
with people that choose to not do their best.
Oh, but see, Mrs. This goes back to our generation. See, there's stupid. That's the way you're born, and then there's willfully stupid. That's what you choose.
Hmm.
So willfully stupid, I agree with you. But if someone actually just simply does not have
No, that because
the
that's why I prefaced before. If they're doing their best,
yes, right,
then I am fine. I
yeah,
will work with that. But if they are just choosing to not, then no.
yeah.
Mm-mm. I
Hmm.
can't. No,
Hey,
no, no.
we got a raid. We got a raid again. Oh,
Oh,
what wards?
cool.
Hey, thank
hi,
you.
Hey,
Ord
cool.
Raid.
Hey.
Yeah, we got first time chat from Raider Arctic Wolf. Hey, good to see you. Walter Wolf is saying the dumb is strong in many ways. Yes. All
The
right.
dumb is strong. Oh,
Yeah, it
jeez.
really is. We've got 5 of y'all on the Twitch side. Hey, this is a
But also with what the missus is saying, you got stupid, then you got willfully stupid, but then you've got willfully ignorant, and I think that's the worst when there's somebody who's got a relatively high IQ, but they are
mhm,
dumbing it down so much because they
yeah,
just don't want to get it done. And
yeah.
that's when it gets really offensive.
You
Hmm.
just I will say that if you look at an IQ chart, you have if it's like a circle,
Yep.
let's say 1201 is no IQ at all,
Mm,
and you go all the way around, and then you go to 1159,
mm,
and that's genius. So
mm-hmm,
if you really look, there's only what, a half an inch between no IQ and a genius.
mm.
So it doesn't take much. So I think a lot of very, very intelligent people
But you
have
also have
no
people.
common sense, have no common sense, know nothing. I mean,
Yeah,
I have a
Yeah.
relative who is a genius that will forget to eat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Literally
Yep.
will not eat for days
No, I
if
know.
they're focused on something. It's like they'll rabbit hole,
Yep.
and uh, you know, it's so easy to do. So
Good point.
I just want the person, whoever, that I would want them to try their best, do
Mm.
their best. I will work with you if you're doing your best and it needs help. I have no problem with that.
And that
Um,
also brings up the concept of pride in the job, which is emotional intelligence versus academic intelligence. Where you say, look, you're getting a benefit from this. We are giving you a benefit of a wage and maybe some benefits. All we're asking is that for the 2 hours, you're supposed to be putting in the stat sheet for the company. You're not looking at real estate on your phone. That's all we ask.
mhm.
The amount
Yeah.
of hours that is being wasted due to cell phones nowadays
mhm,
is tremendous to the point
Mm.
where there was a survey that just came out that asked if you could go down to a 4-day work week, could you get all your stuff done? And I believe it was 75 to 85% of the population said yes.
that's cool.
That means that those people are paying for a whole day of being on their phones or wasting their time at work.
Yeah.
Or several days. If they think they
Well,
can do four and
because they can go down to a 4-day work week on a 5-day work week.
so like, but I mean, there are shall we say, the unofficial the Saturdays, the unofficial Saturday where you also sometimes are expected to do work, and unofficial can sometimes be as important as official. So I mean, it's just what you're
Yeah, the
telling,
take
what you're
home
telling.
work is definitely on you, probably
Mhm.
because you screwed around at work.
Yeah. We like screwing around at work. We always do.
That's the ex-boss talking in you,
Exactly.
isn't it,
Hey,
Lisa?
theme park casual
Oh,
came
yeah.
through.
Don't get
Yay,
me
theme
started.
park. Good to see you. Hello. Theme park casuals here, dude. I love the late
Hi,
night
theme park.
stream park. I love one of my favorite things of all time is just the theme parks at night with the lights and everything else.
And he's casual about it too.
Exactly. Very laid back, very casual.
I think we picked up on a rather large squirrel nut here. The chat seems
Yes.
to be engaged with this topic.
Well, because
And
we're all
yes,
part
again,
of the,
sorry
the
for missing this
workforce at
earlier.
one point,
Folks, sorry for missing this earlier with the raid. Ords, thank you as always, man. It's just sometimes on the StreamYard it's hard to see it pop up. So hey. Yeah, Wade says I need a Snickers.
Yes,
Actually, you know what? Give me a second.
Ignited.
Give me a
Oh,
second.
please do not eat what I think you're going to eat.
I'm going to go get a
Hidden
Snickers.
Plenty.
Oh, okay. You can have a Snickers. I thought you were
What
going
the
to
hell did you think I was going to eat?
Well, what do you
Good and
always
plenty.
eat when Hungry's here?
No, I don't want to be
Circus
blamed.
peanut.
Yeah, never mind. If you don't know, then
Oh,
it's
the
okay.
good and plenties.
Ah!
That's what I said.
No, I'm not going to do that. So anyway, thank you. I think somehow, folks, when I got quiet there, did I snore?
No.
Were
Did
you
you fall
asleep?
asleep? Really?
I think I about a little bit did right there, and you guys carried on and rocked it on, and we got rated. Hey, folks, it's a great entertainment you have around here.
That
Everything
is
happens,
true.
but
Your
yeah,
cat is more awake than you are.
probably yeah. You guys are rocking. I'm just a facilitator, you know. Hey,
Oh, that is
but
so
hey,
funny.
hey, good to see
Facilitating
everybody.
good and plenty. Stop that.
No, I'm not going to do
Have
that.
some
I'm going to go
sugar,
get me a
damn
damn. I'm going to go get me a thing, and then we're going to jump on topic.
A gall darn Snickers.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
gall
The
darn
best
Snickers.
Riker. It's transferred to clone. No Riker is good. No, Riker. Bad Riker. Riker sucks. Riker gets his own ship in trouble because of his libido.
Yeah.
Bad Riker. Down Riker. Down. Thank you. But hey, all right.
Talk
so
about
now
characters
look
who
at
need
this.
to be spayed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wes King was saying you're as insane as head desk Baneway. As
Sorry,
you,
Lisa.
oh gosh, take me looks now. All
Oh,
right.
goodness.
The thing is, the few times I get naughty, Lisa chuckles because it's very rare.
Well, because you're always PG-13, PG-13. So it's like when you decide to go off the reservation, it's crazy. So I'll
Off the
check
res.
I'll check the thing in a second, Jess.
Have you
And
seen
Corey's not a big
PG-13
track
lately,
fan.
Hungry?
Hey,
Pardon?
y'all,
Pardon?
hey,
Have you seen PG-13 lately, Hungry? It's bad.
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, folks, well, I'm going to go get Snickers on top of that real quick. While y'all hungry, I want you can talk on that. But hey, Wade said, you know, that
Give me a moment.
Wes
before you
Cagle
go.
says that Voyager is 1,000 times better than what they're giving us now. Yeah, okay, that's an interesting theme parks here again. We have the Ords Raid, Arctic Wolf, and theme
You're
park.
supposed
I
to
can't
check
hear
your
very much.
DM.
He was walking through downtown Disney. Look, folks, this guy is so good. On one of my first celebration streams, he attended, and he didn't even have headsets, but he just kept talking to the mic, and he was able to appear that way.
Oh,
So
cool. That's very cool.
of course now Corey's saying the lack of consistency in tech and all that is too much for you to get. Absolutely. Oh, theme park knows Dave. All right, Dave, we got to get you back into Fortnite. Buddy is saying hi. Let's see. Lisa, you got a fan out here. Oh, sorry, no. Is just agreeing with you. Shooter had to go. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Good to
Bye,
see you.
Shooter.
Bye,
Bye.
Shooter.
There you go.
He really hated Voyager, so he had to go.
No.
Exactly.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
No, he's actually. I can tell you because we're relatively in the same time zone. He's just clocked off work. So the thing is, Shooter's a great guy, and he would do.
Oh no,
he makes
is.
saucy jokes. He makes saucy
would
jokes,
do.
but he never makes mean jokes.
Well,
Never
look at
makes
this.
mean jokes.
Look at this. Wes Cagle saying that willfully ignorant people are smart as hell. My brother would always do a crap job that moms would ask him to do a job, and she would never ask him to do it again. And I got stuck with said job.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a brother like that too.
I never did that with a boss. I never did that with my family, but I will admit, I will admit, with a certain long-term relationship I was involved with, I just got fed up, and I thought, okay, you want me to do the ironing? We'll see if you want me to do the ironing after this.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
A burnt shirt?
No, I would never. No, I'd never burn
Hey,
anything.
you know,
No,
I'm sorry.
just
Wait.
wrinkles,
I
just
gotta say
wrinkles.
this. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I hope I didn't miss Yolanda Phillips. Hey,
Hi,
I'm getting
Yolanda.
caught up. Hey,
Hello,
yes,
Yolanda.
Yolanda.
Hi.
She started following us or subscribed after MC Wale a while
Oh,
back. Yes,
On your
exactly.
football screen?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to have
Yeah.
MC on again one day. Although he and I don't think agree about the Gators. I'm ready to ship everybody out, and he's a little more patient and forgiving than I am. So
Gators.
I believe that's true.
yes, I am the stud in this group. Okay, Wade. Always say that with respect. I am the Riker in this group. So all right. I'm always have gun will travel, always ready to go.
oh my gosh. On that note, I'll be
Well,
right back.
have a good night, Yolanda Phillips.
Good night,
Oh my
Yolanda.
goodness. Yeah, absolutely great to have you here. So what's in a private chat? Oh, that's
That was a great little thing you sent, Jess. By the way,
yes.
thank you.
All right, I'm going to see what Jess had here before I go get my. What kind of witchy laugh is that? That's like a witch's laugh.
No, sorry, I'm still stuck in Halloween mode.
Wow.
You got to bring that up on
No.
screen if you can. I don't know. That's hilarious. Can you bring that up?
Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. I can always bring it up. Hold on. Just give me a second.
You got 30 seconds.
Well, hold on. I got to be.
I'm teasing.
30 seconds.
He said he could bring it up. Just give him time. So
I know.
No, I had to mute. The wife had to tell me something. So
He had 30 seconds to get the joke, Lisa.
Damn. I was multitasking, Lisa. Damn it.
I know. I was just filling dead air. I saw,
I know. Well, hey, this is the way.
I saw a lot of mutes at once, so I kept going.
I always love outsourcing my work. You guys do it, carry it for me. But hey, let's go here with this. We'll see how this goes. God, Jess, why do I do this? But anyway, I do it to be equal opportunity out here. So of course, I'm going to be the mini pearl, keep the price tag on it, and yeah, let's see where we're going.
Equal opportunity. That's a 70s phrase I remember.
Exactly.
Oh, dear.
Okay, let's go. We go there. We go there. We go there. We go there. We go here.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Boom. There you go. The perfect man, hot chocolate bomb.
That is so cute.
It is
That
cute.
$5 Viagra.
Perfect
Oh my
man.
God! Did people remember the $5 Viagra?
He puts the hot in hot chocolate.
Mm.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, give me one of those.
Lisa's buying a ticket on the Soul Train.
Just you guys, this is crazy tonight. You guys,
PG-13.
I like his little hat.
Yeah, me too.
His little Santa hat.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Oh my God!
I'm saving that picture. I love that. That's great.
So,
And you don't even have to wrap it. It comes with the bow.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, you're so funny, both of y'all.
Now, if that's really a chocolate man, which body part would you choose?
No!
first?
None. Hey, no. I'm all
Yeah,
waiting.
that's a good question. Would you
Nope,
go
we're
for
moving
arm,
on. We're moving on.
elbow?
Moving on.
Moving on.
on.
Wait
Moving
a
on.
minute. Did
I
you
don't
see him
answer
soaking
questions
in the
like
hot
that.
chocolate?
I don't answer questions. I only go for the ladies.
It's chocolate. What is wrong
Well,
with
we'll
you?
bring it back when the missus is back. Okay, we'll wait a few minutes. Can
Oh.
we do that then? And Ray Licard is here. Hey, welcome, Ray.
Hi,
Good to
Ray.
see you.
We're
Welcome
having a
into this
fight over
madhouse
chocolate.
mania that we have. So let me see where we're at with something real quick, because you guys are rocking. We've got about 12 people here. Make sure you hit the
Exactly, buddy.
like
Buddy
button.
put a good question in the chat.
Okay, I will
I
get
knew
right
you
to
were
it.
going to do that, Lisa. I knew you were going to go there.
We got but I have a good ability to ignore questions sometimes. That's what you don't understand. I had the ability to.
They just hurt my heart.
No, I will take care of you,
I think I
Lisa.
just
You
had the
know.
big one.
No. All right. So as I'm trying to double check it, something we got right here. But yeah, we are still at 507 subscribers. Make sure you hit that like button. Also, and have fun with us. And let's see, we got 12 people here watching. So, all right.
Yeah, I still think Buddy's questions way more fun.
I will
Yep.
definitely do that. Hey, we got 22 likes already. We just got 22 likes, and we are now graced by the great Your Muslim Uncle now.
Hello, your Muslim
Yes.
uncle.
Oh, hello.
Yeah,
hello.
so let's we are honored with you here tonight. Thank you for being here. I'm going to hold off on that question till the missus gets back. Okay, in all fairness.
Okay, we'll circle back. Yeah.
Right. Well, to both of them. To be fair,
I
Lisa,
just, you know,
you just get to
I just wanted
anticipate a
to
little more.
chew. Yeah.
It's just think
The
about
little
it.
chocolate man soaking in hot chocolate.
Yeah, just
And
think
then the
about
Buddy
it.
Hepburn question.
I
Well,
know. I got him.
I know.
I got him. So okay.
I
all
think,
right.
hey, this is a joke for Lisa. I think Buddy might have a little bit of Colombian in him. You know what I mean?
Hey, Lisa, for you,
I
here's
can
one more
relate.
shot.
Aw.
There's one more shot for you.
See, look at the picture kind of in the middle. He's
Yeah.
soaking in the hot chocolate
Yeah, he is.
up to his waist.
Oh, that's cool. Hey,
Yeah.
that's better waste than nothing. Okay, Jess. Okay. And Corey Cochran. Yes, I remember the name. Yes. Corey Cochran came from the Miss Martin Muses show. Yes, last night I appeared on Miss Martin Muses channel and we talked about on the pub crawl the United States Civil War. Oh my gosh, that's one of the most fun streams I've ever done in my whole life. Even
Very intelligent stream.
it was
unlike
wonderful.
tonight.
She is brilliant and she's wonderful, well spoken, just a lot of fun to be with.
Yes.
We actually
Very
caught
smart.
one of her reviews of Gettysburg, the battlefield, when we were driving home from Colorado that time. That was a wonderful experience too. But to actually be on with her last night and talk about real stuff was really, really cool. So with the 13
And
of
you
y'all,
sounded really smart too, Dadman.
I
You really
love
knew
it.
your stuff.
When I've researched and seen it enough, yeah, I definitely know my stuff. So
Yeah,
I
you
appreciate
do.
it. So also make sure y'all, and that's like I said, make sure y'all hit the like button, sub if you haven't, because we're going to march to 1,000 now. We're going to get there. That'll be the next one. 14 of y'all. Wow. Thank y'all, everybody that's here. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to get these things together. I'm just trying to do this properly. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let's see how much.
Last night at Miss Martin Muses was way more intelligent than what I'm spouting out tonight. So.
But you know what? We're having fun, laid back. No, we're having fun and being laid back tonight.
For intelligence.
Yeah, well, we come here. What we come here for is chase squirrels, especially on this last late night one. But when we do certain topics, we do it to be serious and right. I honestly, one thing that annoys me in general is when people go half cocked with a story and a subject and don't know what they're talking about, especially when it's serious. You know, it's one thing to do what we do with just screwing around or Fortnite and stuff like that, but when you take we had a few heavy topical things, and it's like, if you're not going to do it with the proper care and respect, then it's like, why? And not everything has to be a joke or something. Sometimes there's times when you really have to be serious and stuff.
Well,
so
I agree because half cock is way worse than.
Wow!
Sorry.
All right.
Why? No, I bit my tongue. I bit my tongue on a joke about. No, it's great.
You said that word, not me.
Wes Cagle just walked in the door. I won't pull that one up. But with Corey's out here laughing, I'm waiting for the missus to get back.
I'm back.
Okay,
well,
we'll
God,
get to it.
let me talk about
say,
chocolate.
Corey here said his IQ's in the negative right now, laughing. Well, probably what we have after being so serious, and sometimes then we go, we're all over the place. We're like that scene in Airplane, like. He's 10,000 feet. He's 2,000 feet. He's 5,000 feet. It's on the ground. What an asshole! That scene in the movie. So it's always that.
I like Cagel's comment.
Yeah, of course you
It's exactly what I was trying to convey in that
So,
ugly laugh moment.
And also, Dave C., there's a reason he's called Low Pan and never Long Pan.
Oh.
long man. There's a commercial over there.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, oh, Buddy Hepburn, great analogy. That stream was airport. This one is airplane. Yes, exactly. We like to, and that's why we do it tonight. Is we have fun with this stuff and things like that. And yeah, well, thank you for the compliment. Doing good. Okay, Mrs. Says Jess has got me stuff. I still am waiting my daggum Snickers bar. Let's look at this right here. Okay, Lisa was fascinated over this chocolate man. Okay,
Oh,
you see him?
No, I don't. Give me a second.
That was hilarious, buddy.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, what was your question, Lisa? What body part would you eat?
Well, where would you start? Because he's solid chocolate, right? You could have him melt in the.
Well, it depends on if he's happy or not. Where I would start.
Well, I was posing the question to the guys. Would you start at the
Nope.
elbow, the
Well,
shoulder?
I don't think a guy would even eat that.
No.
I didn't even say head.
Nope.
Nope.
No, it's funny.
I'm
It's funny. It's funny you mentioned that, Lisa, because you know, if you want to remove most of the annoyance in life, and you're dealing with somebody specific, like this little guy in a mug, I'd bite the head off so he couldn't say anything that would annoy me.
Oh, I like your thinking. Right, cut the head right off. You're out of
Sorry,
here,
Dad,
I'm
Not you,
just
buddy.
listening.
Not you, buddy. In the chat, I meant buddy. And
Yeah, exactly.
like,
All right, now we got this thing here. What the heck?
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave.
Oh, I was like, what the heck?
Welcome
Who popped
back.
in? I was like thinking that somebody would. Anyway,
No,
go ahead.
I left the stream. I was sorry.
All right, so now we got the pickle thing. Hold on, let me see. Let me just pull this down here so let's go see the
You're
pickle
Muslim
thing.
uncle.
are you whipping out the
Yeah,
pickle?
exactly. Yep, we're looking at the pickles.
If you
And
give
how's
him
your
a-
poll going?
I don't know. My poll's okay. Oh, that poll.
Ba-dum-bum.
Well, my God, we got 22 likes tonight, folks. Thank y'all. I appreciate everybody that's come in and looked at it. We've gotten 21 votes. Well, we got a tie between medium well, and medium rare.
Well,
So we don't have
We
a
need
lot
a
of people on the
tiebreaker.
extremes. You know, the misses is really unique. Only 10% say rare.
I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't vote.
All right, but
That's
still,
let me
it's,
go in and vote.
I didn't realize rare was going to be that far behind.
It doesn't surprise me. People.
So, but anyway, all right. I do not need to do what I did with the other because this is pretty well clean. So I'll just share the screen here. But here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. And here we go. Add it to the stage. That is for Donaldson, by the way. Oops, it did something. All right.
beautiful.
Exactly. Gummy Clausen pickles.
Wow.
So they're gummy candy. They're gummy pickles.
No.
What?
No. The whole
Yeah.
point of a good pickle is it being crispy, and that crunch. No, you know what I'm talking
Yes.
about.
And
And-
tangy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tangy.
Well, they'll probably be tangy, but they will be limp like
Yeah.
gummy worms.
I didn't see it.
I know
was
you did. I know
saving.
you did. You know, I can go completely G-rated innocent here. Okay, Lisa?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm with you on that.
G-rated. I don't like limp pickles.
They're terrible. I mean, because it tastes like the food is actually spoiling, like it's old, like it's bad
Yeah.
for you. I mean, one of the essences of a pickle is that the proof of its health and its health for you is how you have to really bite into it. Oh, that wasn't actually as G-rated as I thought. I apologize. But
There you
the
go. Bad hungry. Bad hungry.
Pickles are tough to handle, you know.
Especially, well, I'm going to behave.
Just
I'm gonna
ask
behave.
Riker. But yes, absolutely.
So is it kind of like the what brand is it? Lifesaver gummies where they have different
Yeah.
flavors. So it could just be like that, but it's pickle flavored.
I
Yeah, it's gummies, but it's pickle flavor. So they, probably put like the pickle brine flavor into it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
But
Pickle
why
yeah.
not have a
fanatics might
pickle?
like it.
Why not actually just eat a real pickle for the
Right, yeah.
nutritional value?
For a Christmas gift, just give the person a jar of Vlasic
Yeah.
regular
I took
pickles.
one time.
Vlasic. Ah, I miss
I took one
Vlasic.
time
Oh,
when
I miss
I
it
was
somehow.
working. I was working late at night. We had a grocery that actually stayed open 24 hours. I
Mm.
literally did all my Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve, and I bought everybody food gifts,
Ah!
and it
I
worked
like
perfect.
food gifts, actually. I
Well,
like
my
the
one
idea.
sister loved olives, so I got olives, and another one, with foods that they loved, I got them for them.
I like
So
that
yeah,
idea.
All
yeah,
right.
it was
So here,
perfect.
Jess, and another thing. So which is a little bit different. So
So twice she produced stuff that gets me into trouble.
all right. Well, this one's lipstick or
Or the lip balm.
chapsticks. Yeah, got Laffy Taffy, Pixie Sticks, Fun Dip, Nerds to the left. Got Jolly Ranchers, Hershey's, Reese's,
Well,
Twizzlers.
that's
Oh,
not
in
so.
the
I
middle.
can't get in
Sour
trouble with
Patch.
this. That's just lip balm. I'm okay with that.
I don't
Yeah.
mind the different flavors of lip balm. They don't bother me.
I don't know. It freaked me out with it tasting like cereal. I'd start trying to eat my lips. So, hey, it tastes like Skittles. Well, okay, they're
Actually, I
gone.
think that was a good gift to give to like a teenager or, well, back in the day, teenager. Nowadays, it's probably preteen.
Your Muslim uncle said there's a whole advent calendar of those. Had a grocery store and bought it for Sufi mom because that's
Mm.
right up her alley. Oh, that's cool.
Advent
Yeah,
calendars
Terry
can be
Crews.
very cool. The problem is that most of them don't have good art to intrigue the mind, but some actually do, and that makes them a lot more fun. A lot more fun.
Yeah.
No, I like the ones that have cool stuff in the inserts because
Mm-hmm.
I end up ripping them up anyway.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. Let's see,
I mean, and the other thing about advent
buddy.
calendars, and
Yeah.
Lisa will appreciate this, is that the actual packaging and the actual game of it was far more intriguing and satisfying than the crap chocolate they kept putting in it. I
Oh,
mean,
we get ones that have toys or had other
yeah.
stuff in them.
Oh, I see.
Your
Okay.
Muslim uncle.
Yeah,
I
we
don't know.
didn't.
Your Muslim uncle. Are you asking for Hungry to read it or
I
Yeah,
hope
I
not.
think so.
okay?
In an Irish accent.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you would have to ask when I've had almost no sleep, but I'll do it. I'll do my best.
I mean, is this
Okay.
he's asking seriously for you to do it? Is that right?
No, I think he is.
Okay.
See, I
Do you
came
want me
from
to double check?
Harderwich, and yeah, ask him. Ask him.
Mr. Your Muslim uncle, are you asking Hungry to? Yeah. Oh, just in your head.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Okay. All right. So that's
On another
cool.
day, I could have done it. On another day, I could have done it. But yeah, but
I think you did, Jess, one time.
but
So,
the thing is that Faith and Begorra is actually a very regional thing in Ireland. It's actually a very regional thing. A lot of Irish don't actually say that, but it's actually a very it's actually a very clever comment from your Muslim uncle, and we talked about this stuff on occasion. Thank you, man.
That's good to see. Let's see. I'm just double checking to
Oh
see.
God! Oh, Jess mentioned Cheetos. Now I got to throw up and go away.
You don't
Yeah.
like Cheetos?
No, Jess is talking about the picture of the Snuggie. I can't remember. We might have seen it. I'm not quite sure. So, but yes.
Ew,
Okay.
Pepsi. Ew,
Yes. Okay.
I saw
Mrs.
Pepsi.
and Hungry. We're caught up with the chat. I'm going to get a couple of those memes in just a second. Are we good where y'all can you two carry while I go get me some chocolate?
Oh, please do, dude. If you're getting chocolate, we going to vamp. You need more chocolate
Yes,
in
go
your
right
life.
ahead. Go right
All
ahead.
right.
I'm trying to
Get
get
that
my
chalk.
slides done for tonight,
Get
Yeah,
that
go
chocolate.
ahead.
for today.
All right. So,
I love how fast I can hear those keys going down. That is amazing how fast the typing is
Oh, I
going.
am a fast typer.
Oh, I'm so envious. I can't do it at all. I'm a hunt and peck.
Oh, I actually went to I learned shorthand and I learned all that crap. I don't remember any of it. I think, yeah, I don't remember any of it.
Shorthand
So,
is a wonderful. I love that. And now these days it could be used as a code to confuse
yeah,
young people. You
yeah.
know?
So could cursive for most people.
Oh, cursive. Oh, don't get me started on cursive. Oh, geez. And Lisa probably learned cursive in grade school as well. Oh, cursive writing. What a lost art. Oh,
It could be absolutely beautiful.
it is.
Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, I miss cursive so much, and I still actually write in it often. If I'm doing a letter to the family, I will do it in perfect cursive writing. Perfect. As much as I
My,
can.
mine's not perfect, but I do do it.
Mm.
So, but
Because it also engages another part of your brain neurologically to write cursive instead of just typing something out or using printed handwriting. Printed
actually,
handwriting.
when I was homeschooling the kids, I was encouraged to teach them cursive first because
Good.
some of them had they had issues. Well they say that you should teach them usually cursive first because if you think about it, when you're writing a print letter P,
Mm.
you put your pencil down, you go down. You
Mm-hmm.
pick your pencil up, you put it on the top line, you make a
Mm-hmm.
curve, and you go and you stop. And all that moving is hard. It's not to do. Well, when you write a cursive P, you go up, you go down, you keep your pencil down, you go back up, and you make your curve, and then you make a line, and you connect your next letter. So you never have to pick that pencil up. So that tracking you don't have to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
And then later, when they get more neurologically developed, they can do the print. And then I they can make. I always tell my kids make your own handwriting. If you
Yes.
want to put a little bit of print in there, a little bit of cursive in there, that's okay. I write in both sometimes when I'm writing, even when I sign my name. I
And
said,
there's also,
and
oh,
make it
sorry.
your own.
And also the other letter that's vitally important with the lowercase cursive is the Q, because it trains your brain till you're doing one thing for the P or one thing for the G, and then you have to do something entirely different for the Q.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you move to the printed stuff, you've already got some neurological development, which is helping you out. And this is also why it's very good. People think, oh, where are we having kindergartners do finger painting? Why are we having them draw something in kindergarten and first grade? Because that actually trains another part of the brain to associate words and pictures in a different way than if that portion of the class was not there. And it is vitally important. And so you look at people who are just growing up with pictures on their phone instead of having to create a picture from their mind.
Mm-hmm.
That is, there have been a lot of scientific tests showing that there is a significant physiological difference in neurological development because of that trend. And I think not to get heavy here, I think that's irresponsible to any younger generation that is being raised. I think that's unfair.
Yeah, they there's
So I didn't mean to get heavy. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No,
Let me
I
say.
just
Let me. Did we say hi to Das Wolfen?
Hello, Das
Das
Wolfen.
Wolfen's
Wonderful
here.
to see you.
hello.
So good to see you. So, yeah.
I will
No, go
admit
ahead.
I am working on my show for tomorrow morning. Yeah, I told them that was the one way I could be on here is that I have to work on my show for tomorrow morning
And that's
because
why we're hearing the magical tippity tap on the keyboard.
yes,
Oh my gosh.
because I am not far enough ahead. I usually would like to be 3 or 4 shows ahead, but I am not.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh.
I am
You're.
behind.
I could just imagine the. No. My uncle said he telling the West Cago he was in Morocco, a recent convert, and I would walk around pretending like we were Southern Baptist, black Southern Baptist Muslim preachers. It was a riot.
Oh my goodness gracious! Oh,
I could just see it being a Southern Baptist also. So yeah, hey,
I
all
would have
right,
loved to have
that's
been a fly on the wall.
exactly. So, now, Buddy usually writes in cursive, but they will not accept handwritten assignments.
Yeah.
Oh,
everything-
Jess said, "Do we need a vote tie?" Well, we're going to let the poll keep going. So, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I that is wonderful. That's so funny out there, your Muslim uncle. That is a hoot. Oh gosh, what the heck? Let's see where the poll is right now. No, right now we don't have a. Right now we do not have a tie. We have 23 votes. Medium rare is winning.
Yay.
Boo. Yeah.
Well, it's better than well or medium well. I mean,
I
I
think they're all just bad.
but thank you, folks.
Except
We,
for one.
thank you for your supporting this channel at almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
Good.
I've had my nap, so I'm ready to keep going and
Oh
stuff.
gosh.
So,
Oh boy.
but I
Jess,
got my
that's
chocolate.
hilarious.
But you guys are rocking. The great panel of Hungry Mrs. and Lisa are just on fire. We got 507 subs also. So let's get the 3 more and get to 510. We'll just get inches like earthworms.
He's
and
gonna
stuff.
keep us here until we
510.
he gets 510. But I'm okay. Go ahead and give me a well done steak. Everything's good here.
She's a hostage. Quick.
Yeah, Jess.
Thank you.
I got the code word right.
Jess,
Yeah,
I-
Lisa, we're looking for the big used pod under her bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Save
Oh,
that woman.
Those pods were disgusting, but beautifully so in the 1978 remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I loved that movie. Like, of course, I love Donald Sutherland
Dave
and I like
C.
Jeff Goldblum and,
Oh, yeah,
Dave C., you have a good night. It is wonderful to see you again, my friend. Dave C., get you a
good
setup.
night,
Dave C., get you a
Dave.
setup. I'd love to have you on one night.
Yeah.
Even if we're not talking Fortnite. You got a great voice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
I
right,
want to. If Dave
look
C
at
ever
your
comes
Muslim-
on,
Well,
if
look
Dave
at
C ever comes, oh sorry,
yeah, your Muslim uncle, great panel. You guys rock and
Yes.
always create a good time. That's what we're here
Aw,
for.
That's so nice.
oh thank
but
you.
if Dave C ever comes
Thanks
on
for
and wants
putting
to
up
talk
with me,
about
spicy.
Big Trouble Little China, Dave C, I want to be there with you. I want to be there if we ever discuss that film. That is an amazing film, and I'm sorry that it got trashed when it came out. That was wrong, but there's a reason it is a cult favorite now.
Yeah.
Jack Burton. You know what Jack Burton says at a time like this?
It was other kids, sir.
He
Wolfen.
says, "Get Dave C." That's what
Night,
Jack
Das
said.
Wolfen.
Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you for coming by. It's good seeing you lately, so appreciate it. So, okay, Hungry. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just backing up Dave C on his mutual love for Big Trouble in Little China. And I like that movie too, because it actually stars a person who was in Mannequin and Sex in the City.
I know her.
The recruit from Police Academy.
Exactly. Call back.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
the name.
Call
I can't
back.
think of it.
She's a wonderful actress. I'm sorry
The
she
Kim
got screwed
Cattrall.
over on that
Cam
show.
Cattrall, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but anyway, well, let's do this. Let me go back to some of our memes that Mr. Angel provided me earlier today, because I think we got through what Jess had sent. So let me come through here and do this here. All right. Did I ever? God, I didn't even. No, I did show the steak, didn't I? After all that talk.
A few times
forgot to
we've
change
seen your
your,
meat a few times, yes.
There you go.
You forgot to change your bubbles to your bubbles in your color. I've got to show you how to do that.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a patriotic steak.
You've already done that one.
I know.
7
I wanted to see it
times.
again. So I'll show that. So that. Let's see. We saw that. Well, let's see here. The 1970s cookbooks were a lawless wasteland.
That's true.
Oh, there's this TikTok or YouTuber
What
that I
is
watch
that?
that does.
It's like a book or so. It's like weird. It's like,
Aspic, I think they call that.
You aspic.
I think that's what they call that.
Yeah,
they
it
would,
is.
Because it's gelatin covered.
Ugh.
yeah.
It's beautiful. I would hate to try and make it.
I would hate to
wouldn't
try
want
and eat it.
Yeah, the peas throw me off. I don't want that.
Peas. You're worried about peas? Oh, come on.
Yeah,
I'm worried
you
about
know.
the aspic. Blech. Oh, it's like Dadman says. You know, he said this. I think at least twice. He is very reactive to food texture, and if the texture is gross to him, he can't eat it no matter what. And I understand that exactly. An aspic makes me gag anytime I try to eat it.
It just doesn't look appetizing at all.
Ugh.
What is that? Turkey on the bottom?
Yeah, I think so.
What's that?
Supposed to.
A carrot puree top, encased in gelatin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like what Lisa would cook for someone she hates.
Yeah, definitely.
But you
And I would take the time to do it if I hated it.
but you would make it look pretty though.
I would. I'd try and copy the picture.
Fool
No,
them
be-
into eating it because you hate them, Lisa.
Exactly.
be ready-
You have to
be
make
ready
it at
for
least
Hungry
look
Boy.
good.
There, that's him. Number
Oh.
4. That's a crazy psycho.
Yeah, that's me.
The bowling pin.
I just really looked at the picture.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, okay, that's funny. Oh.
Oh. It's very clever.
Go ahead, put your fingers in my eyes. Do your worst.
Oh, he's talking
There's a
about
volleyball. There's a hockey puck or something.
the,
Baseball or golf ball. Yeah.
And then
It's
there's
number
Fred
4.
Flintstone's favorite ball. Because remember,
Yeah.
Fred was a bowler.
The volleyball?
Yeah.
No, he's a bowler. Fred Flintstone was a bowler.
Yep.
That's why it's number 4, dude. And that's why the pins are looking like, that's him. That's the crazy psycho.
That in Honeymooners. Didn't he always go out
Hey, look,
on
folks.
bowling night?
Look, folks. It's the U.S. Naval Observatory.
Oh, that's a dad joke. I love it.
Wait. Sorry. I want to see it. Ha ha ha. You know what? Unfortunately now, if we ever go to one, he is going to take a picture like that.
Yes, he is.
Dang straight.
Dang straight. Darn tootin'.
Yeah.
Oh, why do I gotta talk to Mr. Angel?
I'm young. I'm
I've
able-bodied. I got a life to live, you know?
I've just got to talk to Mr. Angel about these encouraging me.
Hey, Mrs., are you saying Mr. Angel is enabling Dadman?
I am, yes, absolutely 100%. Oh my
Let's see. All right, we got It's Mine. Has my name on it.
Yeah.
Aw, that's cute.
Oh, okay, that
Look
one
at the
is.
putty. Look at the putty. Ah, the
That's
putty.
adorable.
It's like, what are you taking a picture of me for?
Yes. Well, Mrs. Dadman covered that in some of her memes, and you were there in the morning show where like Mrs. Dadman showed the meme of like the 9 psychological attitudes of cats,
Oh,
and they all
yeah.
had a little caption on them, and they were all correct. They're all correct. Trust
Yeah.
me, I live it every day. Ah.
That is
Oh
so
my
cute.
goodness. All right. Well, we got. Let's see where we're at.
Oh,
there.
there's another poll for another time, and maybe Mrs. will put this on as a poll on her show. Like, do you prefer fluffy kitties, short hair kitties, psycho kitties, or mellow kitties? You know, those four.
I like the fluffy that's kind of psycho slowly. You're actually getting that. I didn't think I would, but it kind of grew on me today when I had to drink water. But you know, guys, I love these cat memes. You know, these cat memes are really, really cool. You've got, you know, it's just ingenious with the cats. You know, because how many streamers do you watch when cats are like taking over the streams?
Quite
They're
a
always-
few.
Yeah,
There's a lot of avatars
yeah.
with cats.
Yeah, I know our resident cat's not here tonight, but Daisy Blossom.
Daisy.
But I mean, I tell you what, these cats take over everything. I've seen them on so many streams where they get in the way, get in the fight for the attention. It's kind of cool though. So, Buddy said actually to layer all the leftovers in a pot and to reheat and mold upside down.
Yeah.
No, can
No.
definitely do. No, not your. Okay. Well, let's see where we go with this.
No
We don't want kitties
aspic for you, Dadman.
No.
What's that?
No aspic for you because Mrs. won't make it.
Darn.
Good.
Okay.
It's
Disgusting.
not fun when you have to explain the dang joke.
Yeah, well, no, I'm trying to make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be for the next one. Yeah, because we got plenty of. I know. I'm too busy moving on. I'm moving too fast to the next joke. That's what's happening.
You're going supersonic.
Yeah, try to catch up a cut of them and stuff. But hey, the let's see. Okay, here we go. This is something a croissant filled with stuff, but
Ooh,
I've never ordered the chocolate croissant from Starbucks because it looks like it has feelings.
Oh, I'd still eat that sucker because it's delicious.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is so good.
Kitty.
It doesn't look like it has emotions to me. I just look like it's got cold, soulless eyes.
No.
I'd have no problem with
Yeah,
that.
really.
Mrs.
I know what she's biting first.
And your Muslim uncle says this is true cultural exchange, the fun of being from different places and cultures, learning about each other. Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The convivencia in Spain. Your Muslim uncle. He knows what I mean. It's a historical reference. But yes, the cultural. But dude, I would slaughter what you're showing on the screen right now.
Hey, look,
I would
it's-
slaughter that.
Look, it's loose gravel.
It must be an Australian work team.
When you are the tech guy in the family and here someone says your grandma got a new phone.
Ah!
Oh, I am. Yes, I am.
That was our
I
kids.
am that person. No, I am that person. Well, my kids are gone now, so I have become that person. Can you come over and do this? Can you do that? Can you? Oh my gosh! Can you hook up the cable? Can you? How do you
Yeah, but
silence?
you
I
Dadman,
refuse to
how
be
can
that
you
person.
how can I silence the phone? How can? Oh my gosh! I'm like,
But see,
I
This
know
is-
nothing about tech, and I refuse to bother my kids.
Nice.
to teach
I'm like
So-
Google what to do.
That's why, like
Google what to do.
2 weeks ago, I learned how to copy and paste.
Oh no, Lisa,
I'm
no.
not kidding. It's
But good,
total truth.
good for you for doing that because you. I mean, I'm not being a butthead about that, but
I never needed to use it before.
yeah, and you want to know the big thing is now that because you did it yourself, you'll
Well, I had
remember
help.
it.
I
But you
just
know
didn't
what I'm-
ask my kids, but I got help from
I mean,
somewhere else.
but you know what I'm saying?
I do. I just saved my kids heartache. For
Yeah.
having help them.
Heartache. Like, oh no, mom bought something new. Run.
I don't want them rolling their eyes at me.
No,
I
that's
want
hurtful.
them rolling eyes
That's
at other
hurtful.
people.
But it's so funny whenever there's anything and Dadman goes, it says that I need to, push this button or say okay or whatever. And I'm like, what should I do? And I said, I don't know, click okay. And he's
Yeah.
like, what? He's like, what if something happens? I said, well, then we'll go from there. I'm like,
I know the feeling of the fear of pressing a button and the whole
Oh,
thing
yeah.
blowing up.
I have pressed a
I
button
do
and
have
I have had to deal with things, but I thought I totally wiped out YouTube on my computer. I don't even know how you could do that, but I really thought I did it. I couldn't find my channel. I couldn't find anything, and I was like,
What did I
Dadman,
do?
I think I broke my computer. He's like, what do you mean? I says, I can't find this stuff anywhere. I don't know what it is. I didn't delete the channel. I can't find it. Then I figured it out, but I was panicking there for a
I
good
would.
5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
But
That had to be just like a brain explosion. Like, what happened?
it was just like fear. And
Yeah.
if I didn't have a stream, I wouldn't have worried about it because it'd be, oh well, I can just, I'll just
Yeah.
reformat and start over.
Well, we still got 8 people with us. It's about 2 a.m. We've been going, oh, well, we got a couple more things I got to check on Twitter. We'll probably go ahead and start to wrap down soon. But I'm trying to see what was sent to me. I like to recognize it. Yeah, helmet is really for everybody. That's when Jess had sent. Let's see where we at now. Let's see. Me on Twitter. Okay, all right. Just trying to make sure I get to the right place. Okay, you don't have to. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say the other thing I really like about the traditional chocolate croissant is it uses a really dark chocolate. It's not a milk chocolate. It's got warmth. It's got texture. It's almost a savory version of chocolate versus a sweet version of chocolate, and it really works well with the flaky croissant pseudo bread. And it's just if you warm them up properly in the oven versus just microwave them. Oh, yum. And then this might be a bit gross, but you put a little bit of butter on the top. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh,
Ooh,
butter
yeah.
makes so much stuff better.
Really?
Yeah, it
You
does.
think? Yeah.
I'm not hearing any complaint from you there, Dad, man.
No, not at all. Just keep it coming. Let's see. I did not see it. Let's see. What's Kegels had said he sent me a meme on Twitter. I do not see it yet. So, but hey, it's okay. We'll move on for now. So, I think probably what we'll do, we'll go ahead and wrap up now at 2:00 in the morning. We got 8 people with us. We had a big crowd come through tonight, and thank y'all for coming in phases and stuff. Wes Cagle, I'll see if I find it later. I don't see a tweet or DM. So we've got 23 likes, folks. Thank you so much. We're still at 507 subs. Thank y'all. We've not gone backwards. We keep going forwards. And hey, it would not be possible without the support of you, all of you out there coming by, dealing with streams like this tonight. Let me venture to shut down soon. Let me get.
I have a couple slides.
Mrs. Go ahead and do that, please, while I pull up mine.
Well, a couple of them are yours. I just made them.
I got you.
Okay.
Just
So here's a couple shows that Dadman is going to be doing this next Wednesday with Miss Daisy Blossom. They're going to talk about the what did you call it? The nuclear fridge or something?
Or nuke the fridge.
Nuke the fridge. The Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Time with the lovely Miss Daisy Blossom Flower Child. I tell you, if you haven't listened to one of these shows, they are really fun and good and informative. I would just recommend you going to watch them. I mean, they're really fun. And then we got to talk a little sports ball here, coming Monday, November 20th. Culture Casino and Dadman are going to be talking about the business of college sports. Anything from the name, image license. Oh, did I spell? Oh, image likeness. Said it wrong. To conference realignments. I kind of, it's not necessarily my personal opinion, not the dark side of sports, but a side that people don't necessarily think about a lot with college sports. So very, very fascinating. Two very knowledgeable people talking about it. And if you're interested at all in any of that, I would recommend you going to see that. Now, do you have something for yourself, or I have a couple of mine to do?
Actually, go ahead with yours while I try to get this. Actually, yeah, go ahead with yours while I'm trying to get this thing set up from Wes Cagle.
Okay. So I have every morning at 9 a.m. That's what I've been kind of working on tonight. not. I'm still trying to play catch up. I'm trying to get a couple days ahead, but it hasn't happened yet. But I do a morning show called Morning Muses with Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. It's daily at 9 a.m. It's on my YouTube channel at Mrs.Mrs.Dadman Walking 55, or on Twitch, which is Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers. It's just a day. I call it your daily dose of positivity. It is just a time that we get together and talk and just kind of relax and chill and start the day off in a good light. Or if it's not your day where you're at, your afternoon, your evening, just to whenever it is that you just get some positivity there, because I just think there's so much negativity in the world and so much negativity on YouTube, and I don't want to be that. I want people to smile and be happy and just have peace. And so I hope that this is what this does, and it's daily.
Mm-hmm.
I do it. I'm going to try to do it every day of the week, barring if I'm ill, I will not do it. But I'm really going to try to do it every day, because I think it's something that's much needed in today. There's just so much that can make you sad, and I don't want to
Mhm.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. And also, we just had a stream last night where I built a raccoon, um,
Yay!
and we had a poll on what to build on Monday, and the winner, it was pushed over to a tie of the
Hmm.
coffee machine, um, the Star Wars, and Wally, and it was a tie. Um, and then we had our youngest choose because they hadn't voted, and they chose Wally. So Wally is going to be our build on Monday. And
Dagnabbit.
I'm going to still do that coffee machine. I really want to do that coffee machine. And so that'll be Monday at 8 o'clock. Wally, so I'll have all the pieces sorted out and ready to go
Mhm.
then. And I'm looking forward to doing this one. Apparently, this one is pretty tall.
Hmm.
So it might be interesting to build. I might have to figure out my my cameras. It'll be fascinating.
Well,
Um,
when you say youngest, you mean Ang, I
yes,
presume.
yes.
Well, that's actually smarter because you at this point we have the necessity for building a channel, getting raids from Twitch, right, and other
Hmm.
channels, and if you do Wally, there's more of a chance that young people will show up versus my old man shouting at clouds preference for a coffee machine or grinder. So I think that was the right decision.
But this generation, they're really getting into a lot of the um of the, I guess, what I call the vintage stuff, the
Mm,
coffee grinders, the doing drip coffee, doing almost artisan coffee at home.
right.
So I think some of the younger people might like that build. I
Mm.
think it's going to be really cool. But we are going to be doing the Wally one, which is a retired one. So people now get to cringe again when I cut the bags, and I am actually taking it out of the box to do.
Mm.
But I don't care, because I love doing them, and I'm going to do that. I'm not going to just look at the box forever.
All
But
right.
the packaging is so good.
I keep the box. I will keep the box. I just won't keep the pieces inside the box.
Mm.
So that's
All
all
right.
I have here.
Okay.
So I'm going to say goodbye and remove this.
Lisa, do you have anything else to say?
Nope.
All right.
No, Lisa.
I know that's
Nope.
cool. Hungry? Anything else?
Dark chocolate is better. Yes. That's
Dark,
it.
dark chocolate. Raccoon, squirrel. Yes, but hey, yeah, there's Mrs. Dadman on there too. So make sure to hit the likes and go back. Sub the channel if you haven't already. We'll have fun. This is an example of what we do tonight, and we will. I shoot, trying to pull this screen up. Almost forgot to. There we go. Let's see, and All right. This Friday night, we're going to get it. 2 episodes come in. Back. There's a 2-part episode.
Make it full
We're
screen,
going to
please,
have.
so we can
Okay,
see.
sorry, Mrs. Sorry.
It's just you can't see the whole.
I know,
the whole
you're
picture.
right.
There
You're
we
right.
go. Thank you.
Oh my God! It
Exactly,
is not Donnie. It's not Donnie and Marie. It is most certainly Sonny and Cher.
That's okay. Well, that's okay. Well, I'm not boomering on purpose, so it's definitely a good thing.
No, you're not.
I know, but we'll be on Twitch and YouTube with Daisy Blossom, Hungry Boy, and JT Kirk. So join us for that. Let's shoot. I picked it. Well, I guess technically tomorrow is Friday, so because it is Thursday now. So, but hey, either way, Friday night we'll have fun with these 3 great people, and I think that let's see. Here we go. That we got a sports weekly that I probably will do this Sunday. I've not been doing a lot of them lately, but if I'm up for it and there's times available to do stuff, I'll try to do that. Your Muslim uncle is saying, nice. Do you and the missus watch the Lego competition show? Have you watched those before?
No, I've never watched a Lego competition show before. I have watched Master Builders, but I've never watched a Lego competition show. I might have to look that up. Are they like televised live, or is it? I'll have to look it up. I'll find them. That's cool. And I bet you it'd be cool to watch. I am not at any of their level at all.
Neither am I.
But they're.
Right.
I am a builder and a dabbler and an appreciator.
Hey, Whoopa!
Next week on the 16th. Tonight I have Admiral Teague, but next week will be Whoopa Troopa as a guest on the 16th of November. Definitely good. And hey, chill chats or something happened like tonight happened, and well, something happens. Somebody might not explain them, but hey, we're there. We have it. We even had that. We had all kinds of stuff with us tonight. Thank you for your support. We got that, and then Fortnite and Fun with Friends. We are always subject to invite people in or go random completely. But just never fear if I don't accept the invite. There's something going on or whatever. All right, so I think we're getting around to well, this tonight was late night with Dadman and Friends. So hey, I love this background, love the way it looks. So hopefully it stays, but we shall see.
And it was funnier than Letterman in his last 5 years.
Let's see. And then we got streams on YouTube, Twitch at Dadman Walking 55. Streaming schedule is with Dadman Walking 55 on the over the line. And then apparently I got interesting messages. So, hey, sometimes, but we got a lot of stuff going on. Follow us on YouTube and Twitch at Dadman Walking 55. Keep up with us the latest on Twitter, X at Dadman Walking 55, the one, the only place. There's no other Dadman Walking 55. There apparently people out there trying to be, but they're not me. It's not going to work. But hey, you guys make this rock. You guys make this a blast. You guys make this a lot of fun to do, and makes me really want to keep coming back. Hey, maybe even quit my day job sometime, but I can't do that. But hey, we will have some fun with it as we do things. And tonight at 8 p.m., I will have, and I forgot the slide here, Admiral Teague will be my guest for college football tonight. So make sure you join us for that. So on that note, anybody else got any other things to say?
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
All right.
Good
All right.
night.
With that note,
I'm so glad we make you all laugh.
well, let me see real quick where as we go out, you guys have rocked. We have gone exactly. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, we gotta wait a minute.
Oh my gosh, we got to wait a minute.
1 minute.
So
I will say,
59 seconds. Yeah, go ahead, Hungry.
I'll say one last thing. Riker sucks. Janeway's better than Riker. Riker sucks.
Oh.
You're a good man.
And Kegel says, thanks, guys. It was a great time. Always leaves me laughing.
Who said that?
Wes Kegel.
Oh, cool.
And Buddy says good night.
Absolutely. Oh, shoot. Yeah, and look, Jess said we've got the next
Put your
season.
bowl away.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, by the way, hey, thank
Put
you.
your poll to bed.
Well, we didn't close it. We got to close it. We got to close the poll with
Close the
26
poll.
votes. We
Close
got
the poll.
24 likes. We got 26 votes. Thank you, Jess. Also screamed. It's just.
Or as they say in Alabama, Clo de Po.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna take you to the po-po.
26 votes, medium, well, in one with 38%, medium rare 30%, medium 19, and rare at 11. So apparently you like your steaks hell hardened and cooked a lot. So, but okay,
Buddy.
that's good. But Mrs., thank you for everything, Hungry Boy, and Lisa, thank you for a great night. It's definitely been a blast night. We made the 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. We closed it.
We
Oh
did
yeah,
it.
he's in a permanent hell. Well, there you go. That's what he gets.
Aw.
That's what he gets. It's kind of like Hellraiser, But that's what you get for not. That's what you get for. That's what you get for not putting your pole
Once
away.
you're in hell,
Well,
you
on that
can't
note,
get out.
yes. Everybody have a great night. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye all.
Nutty-o. Nutty-o.